हाँ, बीच बीच में हम हिंदी भी बोलेंगे, ठीक है, बीच बीच में इंग्लिश बोलेंगे, सो विल कीप इट इंग्लिश हिंदी मिक्स, राइट, विल ट्राई टू डू दैट. ओके, दिल्ली राखी जी, ओके, नाइस. Okay, Warangal, nice. Okay, so from the entire country, okay, people are here from entire country. Excellent, very good. Okay. So let us immediately get started. I hope you have your notepad and pen with you. Okay, and if you are ready, okay, type in ready in the chat box. Okay, I'll keep telling you about myself also. I'll keep understanding about you also. Okay, but let us immediately get started without any further delay, right? And let us start from absolute basics. So, what are we going to learn in these 3 days? Okay, first, today we are going to start with absolute basics. ठीक है, and how a chart gets prepared. ठीक है, चार्ट बनता कैसे है, राइट, एक्चुअल चार्ट का मतलब क्या होता है, राइट, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ अ चार्ट, राइट, सो वी आर गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट. ठीक है, देन वी आर ऑल्सो गोइंग टू लर्न whether there is any negativity around you or not. ओके, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट रेमेडीज फॉर दैट. हम ये भी देखेंगे कि आपके अराउंड कोई नेगेटिविटी है, और अगर नेगेटिविटी है तो उसकी रेमेडीज हमें क्या करनी चाहिए. इमीडिएटली वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट दैट एज वेल. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू फील स्टक इन योर लाइफ, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू फील दैट लाइफ कैन एक्चुअली प्रोग्रेस मच बेटर, लेकिन अभी हो नहीं पा रहा है, राइट, कहाँ पे अटक गए हो, राइट, कोई काम अटका हुआ है, पैसा अटका हुआ है, हेल्थ अटकी हुई है, रिलेशनशिप अटकी हुई है, राइट, समथिंग और अदर कीप्स हैपनिंग इन आवर लाइफ, करेक्ट, right. So we are going to talk whether there is any negativity around us or not. So at the end we are going to talk, right, and we are also going to check rashis, what are rashis, right, and the main thing, right, that I want to talk to you all about is ऐसी तरीके से हम सीखेंगे जिसमें there is no अंधविश्वास. ठीक है, बाय द वे आई एम अ सिविल इंजीनियर. ठीक है, सो आई हैव अ साइंस बैकग्राउंड एंड आई आई लव साइंस, आई लव मैथमेटिक्स, राइट, आई लव लॉजिक. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू वुड लव टू लर्न विद अ लॉट ऑफ लॉजिक फॉर दिस सब्जेक्ट? वुड यू लव दैट? हाँ, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर, हाँ, ओके, excellent, right? So it is, would you love to learn using logic? ठीक है, right? And when there is a lot of logic, everything will start making sense and then we will create magic, right? So this is how we are going to learn. All right, done. So let us get started. I'm going to share a screen with all of you, and since we are going to talk about astrology, the most important thing that we should see always is the sky, right? So let me take you to the sky. Okay, एंड इसलिए मैंने आपको बोला था अगर आप बड़ी स्क्रीन पे आप देख सके तो बेस्ट है. ठीक है, सो लेट मी टेक यू टू अ स्काई. Look at this, okay? Such a beautiful sky we have today, okay? So everybody in your notebooks, okay, write down on the top, okay? What should you write? You should write this. 9th August 2024, okay? And the time you should write is 1826, okay? 9th August 2024, the time, मतलब जो हम स्काई देख रहे हैं ये कौन से समय का स्काई देख रहे हैं हम? आज शाम को 6:26 का स्काई देख रहे हैं. व्हाट इज द लोकेशन दैट यू सी हियर? करेक्ट, मुंबई. वी आर सीइंग द लोकेशन मुंबई. सो वी आर सीइंग द स्काई फ्रॉम मुंबई. ऑलराइट, ठीक है. सो डू यू सी these white dots here? And do you see these white dots here? What are these white dots? There are so many white dots here. What are these white dots? Let me know in the chat box. Right? And you have to keep your chat box always with you. Yeah? Right? Okay? Right? Correct. These white dots are the stars. Okay? All the white dots, these are the stars. Okay? Correct. Right? Now see, you can see some red lines also here, right? Say for example this one, right? So what we have done is we have created a group of stars. Do you know what is a group of stars called as? Do you know what is a group of stars called as? A group of stars is called as constellation. Correct, right? हिंदी में बात करेंगे तो तारा मंडल. ठीक है? A group of stars is called as तारा मंडल. Constellations. ठीक है? Do you know in the sky there are how many constellations? Okay, you can note it down. There are 88 constellations that we have identified. राइट तो मतलब हमने क्या किया है, जो सबसे ब्राइट स्टार्स है, सबसे ज्यादा चमकने वाले जो तारे हैं, राइट उनको हमने एक ग्रुप बनाया, राइट वी क्रिएटेड ग्रुप ऑफ दो स्टार्स, राइट एंड वी क्रिएटेड अ कॉन्स्टेलेशन, राइट सो देयर आर 88 कॉन्स्टेलेशंस, ठीक है, थ्रू आउट द स्काई. ओके डन. नाउ डू यू सी दिस direction also, right? Do you see south direction here? Okay, let me rotate the screen. Then after south, do you see west direction? Okay, excellent. After west, do you see this direction? North direction is here. All right, and after this, right here we have the east direction. All right, okay. So you should have your notebook and pen ready right now, because we are going to look at some of the Rashis. Okay, just type in ready in the chat box if you have notepad and pen with you. Okay, and let us start looking at Rashis. Okay, and we are going to see the Rashis in the sky. How exciting is that, right? Type in ready in the chat box so that I can get started. Okay, excellent. So I need more than 35 responses of ready, 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 so that we will get immediately start. Excellent. Ready? Okay. So write down in your notebook. Okay, please go ahead and write down in your notebook. Do you see these 4 stars, right? And they are writing ARI there. Okay, these 4 stars, these are Rashi number 1. This is Aries Rashi. Okay, this is the Aries Rashi. Okay, and in Hindi, what is Aries Rashi called as? Mesh Rashi. MESH. Okay, this is the Mesh Rashi. Okay, all right. Now let us move ahead. Okay, from Aries. Okay, let us come here. Do you see this huge constellation? जहाँ पे TAU लिखा हुआ है, ये आपके और मेरे ताऊ नहीं है. This is Rashi number 2. Write down in another row inside your notebook. ऊपर आप Aries लिख लेना, उसके नीचे आप लिखना राशि नंबर 2. Okay, write down Rashi number 2, Taurus Rashi. Okay, see how beautiful, right? यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक, right? This is all entirely Taurus Rashi. And in the Taurus Rashi, right, do you see some beautiful grahas there? Can you see some planets there? Can you name the planets in the chat box? Can you name these planets in the chat box? Okay, Mars you are seeing, very good. Jupiter also you are seeing, excellent, very nice, right? Any other planet you are seeing here? Uranus also you are seeing, excellent. Okay, तो आप वहां पे लिखना राशि नंबर 2 टॉरस राशि, ठीक है, और उसके आगे हिंदी नाम भी लिख लेना, ठीक है, वृषभ राशि, ठीक है, टॉरस राशि इज इक्वल टू वृषभ राशि, हिंदी नाम वृषभ राशि है. और फिर उसी रो में आगे लिखना जुपिटर मार्स यूरेनस, वहां पे नोटबुक में लिख लेना, ठीक है. इफ यू हैव रिटन इट डाउन, टाइप इन द चैट बॉक्स लिखा. Okay, if you have written it down, type in the chat box likha. Okay, written. Okay, Praveen ji. Okay, thank you. Okay, see, you have to either keep communicating with me through the chat box, or you have to keep communicating through me, keeping your videos on. Okay, you can nod your head also if you can keep your videos on. I'll be really grateful to all of you. All right. Yes, written, done. Thank you, Nagaraju ji, for switching on your video. Okay. Okay. So everybody has written this. Okay. So row number 2, what you have written is, right? In Taurus Rashi, you are able to see Jupiter, Mars, and Uranus. That is what you are seeing inside Taurus Rashi. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ मालूम है? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि जुपिटर बैठे हैं वृषभ राशि में, मंगल बैठे हैं वृषभ राशि में, राइट? यूरेनस बैठे हैं वृषभ राशि में. Everybody understood this? Jupiter is sitting inside Taurus Rashi. Mars is sitting inside Taurus Rashi. Uranus is sitting inside Taurus Rashi. Are they actually sitting? No, no planet is actually sitting there, right? But we are able to see those planets on the backdrop of that Rashi. Okay? Let us move ahead. Okay? Check this out. GEM, GEM, GEM. Correct? This is Rashi number 3. Okay? Write down Gemini. Rashi number 3, Gemini. Okay? Vibhuti ji, definitely they move. All these planets definitely move. Rashis are fixed. Okay? Planets keep moving. Do you see any planet in Gemini? Gemini को हिंदी में क्या बोलेंगे? मिथुन राशि. Right? Write down मिथुन. ठीक है? Do you see any planet inside Mithun or in the direction of Mithun? Are you able to see? No, there is no planet there. Okay, you are not able to see any planet nearby, right? Okay, done. Okay, so we'll move ahead. Written Rashi number 3 you have written. Then write down Rashi number 4. Okay, write down Rashi number 4. You can see CNC, CNC is written here. This is Rashi number 4, Cancer. Okay, and in Hindi, Cancer is called as Kark Rashi. Okay, Kark Rashi. मैं आपको स्क्रीन पे दिखा रहा हूँ, स्काई में दिखा रहा हूँ कर्क राशि कैसी, राइट? So this is Cancer. ठीक है? And do you see any planet nearby Cancer? Correct, right? Sun है यहाँ पे, right? You are able to see sun here. Okay? ठीक है. So let us don't write down sun right now. I'll tell you what to do. ठीक है? आगे जाएंगे तो write down उसके नीचे लिखना राशि नंबर 5 लियो. Leo, Leo, Leo. This is राशि नंबर 5. ठीक है? Which राशि? Leo राशि. ठीक है? And which planets do you see nearby Leo? Leo को हिंदी में बोलते हैं सिंह राशि. ठीक है? लियो को हिंदी में बोलते हैं सिंह राशि. ओके? Correct. You are able to see Venus here, right? Excellent. You are able to see Mercury also here. Very good, right? And Sun जो है ना, देखो कैंसर और लियो के बीच में है. करेक्ट है? So what you do is Sun को ना आप कैंसर में लिख देना. ठीक है? फिलहाल तो we will check it later on. From the software also we will check it. So Cancer वाले रो में please write down Sun is sitting in Cancer direction, right? And यहाँ पे आप लिख देना inside Leo you can write down Venus and Mercury together. Okay, inside Leo you can write down Venus and Mercury together. Okay, super. Then after this, okay, राशि नंबर 6 वर्गो, कन्या राशि. ये देखो स्काई में दिखा रहा हूं आपको. आई एम शोइंग यू द राशि इन द स्काई. ठीक है? बिकॉज व्हाट इज अ राशि? राशि इज जस्ट अ डायरेक्शन इन द स्काई, नथिंग एल्स. ठीक है? राशि इज नॉट अ भगवान, राशि इज नॉट अ राक्षस. राशि इज जस्ट अ ग्रुप ऑफ स्टार्स इन द स्काई. अंडरस्टूड? And do you see any planet here? Yes. Right? Check it out. Moon is here. right? So write down moon is sitting inside Virgo. मतलब वर्गो के लाइन में आप आगे लिख लेना moon is seen in the direction of Virgo. Okay. So what is a Rashi? Rashi is just a direction in the sky. You can write down this statement also. Okay. What is a Rashi? Rashi is just a direction in the sky. Understood? Understood? Okay. So you have written moon also, right? Okay, done. Now check this Rashi out. LIB, LIB, LIB. This is Rashi number 7. Libra Rashi. Okay? And do you see any planet here? No, no planet is sitting in Libra. So put a dash. Okay? Libra को हिंदी में क्या बोलेंगे? तुला राशि. Okay? This is the Tula Rashi. Okay? राशि नंबर 8 SCO 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 ये देखो राइट इतना बड़ा राइट दिस इज द स्कॉर्पियो राशि ठीक है एंड स्कॉर्पियो राशि को हिंदी में क्या बुलाते हैं व्हाट इज स्कॉर्पियो कॉल्ड इन हिंदी डू यू नो वृश्चिक वेरी गुड व्हाई सो मेनी ऑफ यू नो अमेजिंग क्या बात है right very good vrishchik rashi okay write down you can also write down in your notebook rashi is equal to direction in sky okay that's it okay you can write down that also okay? Then let us go to after rashi number 8 let us go to rashi number 9 check this out SGR, 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 SGR. This is Sagittarius Rashi. Okay, Rashi number 9, Sagittarius. In Hindi called as Dhanu. Okay. And do you see any planet inside Dhanu or nearby Dhanu? Pluto थोड़ा सा आगे है, so don't write Pluto there. ठीक है, Pluto there is a gap in between, right? Pluto is quite far away from Dhanu, so don't write Pluto there. Okay. Correct. Very good, Vibhuti ji. I like your understanding. Very good. Okay. So that is Rashi number 9. All right. Done. Let us go to Rashi number 10. CAP, CAP, CAP. Capricorn. Right. This is Rashi number 10. Capricorn. In Hindi called as Makara. Okay. Makar Rashi. And inside that you write down Pluto. Okay, we are seeing Pluto in the direction of Makar. Okay, Makar Rashi. And hold on, there is one more thing that we are seeing. East direction. Okay, so write down that also. Okay, so your row will look like Rashi number 10, Capricorn, right? Makara, and you will write down Pluto there. Okay, Pluto is sitting there, right? And further of that, you can write down east direction. Okay, so on this day, on matlab today, right, 9th August 2024, right, in the evening 1826, in when you are looking at the sky from Mumbai, okay, east direction is at Capricorn. Okay, east is at Capricorn. Okay. Vibhuti ji, west was nearby Cancer, I think. So. Okay, so we'll check that out later. Okay, so write down east near Capricorn. Have you written that? Okay, great, excellent. If your video is on, you can just nod your head. All right, and if your video is off, you're just typing in the chat box. Just tell me in the chat box. Okay, yes. Okay, so I know how many of you are paying attention and how many of you are active. Excellent, very good. So that was Rashi number 10, right? Let us go further. Rashi number 11, check it out, right? AQR, AQR, AQR. This is Aquarius. Rashi number 11. Aquarius Rashi. Right? Aquarius direction. And do you see any planet there? In the Aquarius direction? Yes, the beautiful Saturn. Okay? You are seeing the beautiful Saturn in Aquarius. Okay? Okay, done. And then Rashi number 12. Okay, Aquarius in Hindi is called as Kumbh Rashi. Okay, Kumbh. And then Rashi number 12. PSC, PSC, PSC. This is Pisces Rashi. Okay, Pisces Rashi. And which planet do you see inside Pisces, nearby Pisces? Neptune. So write down, Neptune is sitting in Pisces. Okay? Done. Very good. Right? And then look at this. We have, after traveling all these 12 directions, we have come back to Aries. Right? So our entire chakkar is complete. पूरा हमने चक्कर लगा लिया of all the 12 rashis, right? Give yourselves a big round of applause. Okay, did you like this presentation? Did you love this? Did you ever, try to see the rashis in the sky? Ever have you tried to do that? कभी देखे थे ऐसे rashis को, planets वहाँ पे बैठना मतलब क्या होता है exactly? Let me know in the chat box. How are you feeling right now? Okay, after looking at all of these things. राइट नाउ ये सारा जो इंफॉर्मेशन जो हमने अभी लिखा है इसको हम कन्वर्ट करेंगे चार्ट में. ठीक है, वी आर गोइंग टू कन्वर्ट दिस इनटू द चार्ट. राइट, ओके, थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी. फर्स्ट टाइम, अमेजिंग व्यू, फीलिंग गुड, एक्सीलेंट, वेरी गुड. ओके, so is everybody ready to convert all of this information into a chart? We will do it. Okay, excellent, Rakhi ji, excellent, very good. Okay, Manjusha ji, super. Right? Zealand Zest restaurant. Okay, very good. Okay, done. So let us get started. Okay, find a new page. एक नया पेज ले लीजिए and वहाँ पे we'll start absolutely fresh and we will convert all of this information into a chart. And at a later stage, we will also cross-check our chart with the software chart. And how cool that will be, right? Right, that will be amazing. Chalo, so let's get started. Right, so first of all, right, whenever you look at any chart, three things are very important, right? The birth date, correct? So the sky that we were seeing was today's sky. So 9th August 2024. Okay, we were seeing the sky of today, correct? Then the another thing that is important is time. Right? So what was the time that I made you note down? Does anybody remember? Because I don't remember what was the time there. Just let me know in the chat box. क्या time लिखा था हमने? 1826, correct. 1826, correct. 1826, right? Okay, excellent. Right? And then place is also very important. From which place we were seeing the sky, that is also very important. So we were seeing the sky from Mumbai, correct, right? Okay, Desh, Kal, Patra. Okay, but any which way, right? We'll keep things very simple. Okay, right? So whoever is taking birth today, 9th of August 2024, in the evening 1826. In Mumbai, okay, we are creating a chart of that person. Everybody understood? Yes, right? We are creating a chart for that person. Okay, ready? Okay, so to draw a chart, first of all, let us learn how to draw a chart. And probably many of you are going to hand draw this chart for the first time. So I'll teach you that also. Okay? But before we do that, I have some very basic questions for all of you. Okay, and if more of you can switch on your video, it will be great, right? The basic question is this, right? Do you live on Earth? अरे वाह, very good, क्या बात है, excellent. Do you think Earth is a part of the solar system? Yes, Earth is a part of our solar system, correct? Okay. In the solar system, what is the center? Sun is the center of the solar system or Earth is the center of the solar system? What do you think? What is the center of solar system? Correct. Very good, everybody. Right? Everybody is writing sun. Right? You are all correct. Sun is the center of our solar system. Right? And everybody agrees that all the planets are revolving around the sun. Sun के around घूम रहे सारे planets. Everybody agrees. Yes? कौन सी दिशा में? Are the planets moving around the sun anti-clockwise or clockwise? देवी और सज्जनों, आपके पास दो ऑप्शंस है, ठीक है? ऑप्शन नंबर ए क्लॉकवाइज, ऑप्शन नंबर बी एंटी क्लॉकवाइज, ठीक है? प्लीज लेट मी नो, व्हाट डू यू थिंक? द प्लैनेट्स आर रिवॉल्विंग अराउंड द सन इन व्हाट डायरेक्शन? क्लॉकवाइज, क्लॉकवाइज, एंटी क्लॉकवाइज, क्लॉकवाइज, एंटी क्लॉकवाइज, हाँ, both directions. Oh my god. Okay, see, so there is such a big confusion in one of the most basic questions. Okay, right? So note down, all the planets are revolving around the sun anti-clockwise. Okay, all the planets are revolving around the sun, right? Anti-clockwise. All the physical planets, okay? Planets that we can see through a telescope. All of them are going anti-clockwise. Okay? Right. Rahu Ketu will talk later. Okay, I said physical planets, the planets that we can see. Okay, superb. So all planets are moving anti-clockwise around the sun, right? Okay. Now you tell me, do you agree the stars are fixed in relation with the solar system, in relation with the, Earth's axis and all, right? In relation to our solar system, the stars are fixed because that is the reason why in Navy also stars are used for navigation. बरोबर है कि नहीं? नेवी में भी स्टार्स को देखकर हम डिसाइड करते हैं कि कहाँ जा रहे हैं, कहाँ नहीं जा रहे हैं. अग्रीड? सो स्टार्स आर फिक्स्ड, प्लैनेट्स आर मूविंग. Okay, this is another very simple fact that you should note down. Okay, stars are fixed, only planets are moving. Okay. Now another very simple question. Do you agree that the sun has an effect on us? Tell me practical effect of the sun. Don't tell me, astrological effect. Right? बड़ी बड़ी बातें अभी नहीं करेंगे, बाद में करेंगे. Right? अभी छोटी छोटी बातें एकदम, लॉजिकल बातें करेंगे. Right? What is the effect that the sun has on us? Energy. Correct. Very good. Light. Very good. Excellent. Photosynthesis. Very good. Vitamin D. Excellent. ATG. क्या बात है? Very nice connection. Heat. Light. Super. Right? Great. Do you agree the moon has an effect on us? What is the practical effect of moon? ये चांद सा रोशन चेहरा, जुल्फों का रंग सुनहरा, ये झील सी नीली आंखें. डू यू एग्री कि अगर चांद नहीं होता तो आधी कविताएं नहीं होती? यस सर, करेक्ट है कि नहीं? राइट, करेक्ट, राइट. सो द बिगेस्ट इफेक्ट, प्यार भी नहीं होता. वेरी ट्रू राहुल जी, क्या बात है. राइट, एक्सेलेंट. Right, but one of the biggest practical effects of moon is high tide, low tide. बरोबर है कि नहीं? ज्वार और भाटा, that is the biggest effect of the moon. Right? Do you agree you are also water? What percentage water you are? आपके अंदर कितने परसेंट पानी? 75, 70, 70, 99% प्लान। क्या बात, दिखाओ तो आप, आई वांट टू सी यू। 70, 70, ओके करेक्ट। सो 70, 72% वी आर ऑल्सो वाटर। डू यू अग्री? एकदम सिंपल कनेक्शन देखो, ठीक है, बिटवीन प्लैनेट्स एंड अस। डू यू अग्री दैट अगर मून जो है पूरी अर्थ के पानी को ऊपर नीचे कर सकता है, तो अपने अंदर जो पानी है, राइट, जो वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स अपने अंदर भी है, वो भी तो ऊपर नीचे होते होंगे। Yes or no? Right? Which creates different kinds of effects inside us. Right? There will be different chemistry that is happening inside us every day because of that. And that is why some days we are very happy, some days we are, very sad, depressed, and so all it is a game of emotions, right? So sun has an effect on us, moon has an effect on us, right? So definitely Mercury will have some effect on us. Venus will have some effect on us, Mars will have some effects on us, right? Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, all of these planets, somewhere, right, they are having some effect on us. Now, the study of these effects is called as astrology. हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं एस्ट्रोलॉजी को? ज्योतिष, light, right? Light. And when do we need light? एकदम प्रैक्टिकल वे में बताना। When do we need light? Correct. Very good, Manjusha ji. Raki ji, perfect. Excellent. At night, excellent, Aritra ji, right? Ranjit ji, right? Whenever there is some kind of darkness in our life, right, we want someone to guide us with that light. And that guide is astrology. Okay? Astrology is not necessary only future and all. Understood? Right? Once you learn astrology, lifetime it is going to be with you. राइट? आप लोग क्या देखेंगे मालूम है? अरे आज मेरी कौन सी एनर्जीज एक्टिव है, राइट? क्या हो रहा है मेरी जिंदगी में, ये सिचुएशन आ गया, हाउ शुड आई बिहेव, हाउ शुड आई नॉट बिहेव, व्हाट शुड आई डू, विच रेमेडी शुड आई अप्लाई टुडे, राइट? यू विल बी कंप्लीटली हुक्ड ऑन, and that is actually the right use of the light, right? How many of you are going through some kind of dark patch in your life? For example, some of us are facing money darkness. How many of you are facing that? Yes or no? Okay, okay, excellent. Thank you for being honest. Some of you are facing a relationship darkness. Yes or no? Right? Okay. Every corner is dark. अरे यार इतना मत depressed हो जाओ. Okay, don't worry. Astrology is here to help you. Okay, right. Anybody going through a health kind of darkness? Yes. Okay, so astrology is that amazing science, amazing logic, right? Right. It is also a psychology, okay, which will help us in all of these kind of darknesses in our life. Okay, and I am also going to share my stories with you as we move ahead. Okay, because I believe कि जब तक मैं खुद की stories आपसे share नहीं करूँगा ना, right? Astrology के ऊपर मतलब पूरा विश्वास आपका तभी बैठेगा when me as a guru I am going to share my stories. I will share those. ठीक है, धीरे धीरे we will do that. But first let us create this chart. Okay, so go ahead, draw a square in an anti-clockwise fashion. Okay, please draw a square in an anti-clockwise fashion. Then join the diagonals. And then join the centers of the sides. Again, move anti-clockwise only as far as possible. Draw the centers of the sides. How many of you were able to draw this chart? How are you feeling after drawing this chart? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling amazing? Surajji, very good intention. Very nice. Excellent. Okay? You're feeling great. Feeling awesome. Okay. Feel the energy. Huh? Okay. Very good. Excellent, Praveen. Okay, good. Feeling like a Brahman. Okay. Nice comment. Very interesting comment. Very good. All right. Super. Now, these are, how many sections do you see here? Can you count how many sections we ended up creating? Well, well, well. Correct. Well. So these 12 sections are actually called as houses. लेकिन इसका जो हिंदी नाम है ना वो मुझे ज्यादा पसंद है, राइट? भाव. ठीक है? भाव. देर आर 12 भावास. ठीक है? ओके. व्हाई 12? ये भी तो लॉजिक समझना चाहिए ना. अगर हम सारी चीजों का लॉजिक ढूंढ रहे हैं तो व्हाई शुड वी लीव दिस लॉजिक ऑल्सो बिहाइंड? व्हाई 12? 12 राशिज. ओके, ठीक है. 12 months are there. ओके, ठीक है. What else? 12 planets, 12 rashis, 12 bhavas. Okay, ठीक है. Swadapriya ji, okay, nice one. Should I tell you mind blowing fact? Yes, right? How many of you have a beautiful brain? Point to your brain. If you have a beautiful brain, you will point to your brain. Okay, go ahead, do that. Excellent. Go ahead, little bit crazy. You can become little bit crazy, no problem. Okay, very good, right? All of you have a beautiful brain, right? Inside this brain and from this brain, right, there are exactly 12 cranial nerves that connect the entire body. Understood? Right? In some literature it is mentioned there are exactly 12 kind of main hormones that run throughout our body. Right? And this is one absolutely practical fact which immediately connects astrology to our real life. If you find this fact mind blowing, type in MB in the chat box. MB means mind blowing, right? You can ask Googleshwara later on, or you can ask Chat GPTeshwara later on, right? You can use those gods also later on. Okay? But right now, take my word for it. Okay? And this is a part of my research also into astrology. मैं इंजीनियर हूँ तो मेरा सबसे बड़ा पॉइंट क्या है मालूम है रिसर्च का? कि सारा अंधविश्वास निकालना है, एस्ट्रोलॉजी से बाहर निकाल कर फेंक देना है, राइट? वी वांट टू फाइंड लॉजिक टू एवरीथिंग. दैट इज माय मेन पर्पस ऑफ लाइफ एक्चुअली. ठीक है, राइट? ओके, डन. सो देयर आर 12 हाउसेस, 12 भावास. लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड द नंबरिंग ऑफ दीज हाउसेस. एंड टू अंडरस्टैंड द नंबरिंग ऑफ द हाउसेस वी आर गोइंग टू ड्रॉ अ ब्यूटीफुल फ्लावर. ठीक है? स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दिस हाउस. ठीक है? स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दिस हाउस and then move anti-clockwise. Okay, start from this house, move anti-clockwise. ठीक है? बाहर के दोनों हाउसेस को जोड़ो, अंदर आ जाओ. अगेन स्टार्ट, बाहर के दोनों हाउसेस को जोड़ देना, वापस अंदर आ जाओ. ठीक है? अगेन मूव, कनेक्ट आउटसाइड टू हाउसेस and then come inside again. Again move, connect the outside couple of houses and then join. And tada, your flower is ready. Okay? Now why this flower is very important, you will immediately understand in a few moments. Okay? Let us now understand numbering of the houses. Okay? जहाँ से flower शुरू किया, right? That is house number 1. Now house numbers you will write outside of the flower but inside that house. Okay, so we will write here. This becomes house number 1. Now all you have to do is simply follow the flower anti-clockwise. You will never make mistake in numbering the houses. Understood? Right? So if this is house number 1, this will become house number... Move anti-clockwise along the flower. Correct. Very good. Manjusha. 2. Right? Then this will become house number 3. Just follow the flower. You cannot go wrong in house numbering. Right? Or mind mein na aisa chap jayega house numbering. Right? Okay. This will become house number 4. Go ahead, complete it. 5. This will be 6. Flower के बाहर लिखना लेकिन house के अंदर लिखना. This will be 7. Right? This will be 8. This will be 9. This will be 10. This will become house number 11. And this will become house number 12. Okay? We have a rule inside our workshop. Every time you find something really nice or you understand something, right, you have to type in Radhe Radhe in the chat box. Okay? I hope that is okay with all of you. Okay? If you like the concept, if you like the explanation, if you like the presentation or anything, right, just type in Radhe Radhe. Or, if you find something that is completely mind-blowing or, giving you a lot of clarity, okay? Excellent. Very good. You can type in RR also. Okay? Super. So this is house numbering, right? One simple thing of house numbering that we can remember is house numbers remains the same for everyone. Okay, house numbering will be the same for everyone. हमने ऋतु जी का चार्ट लिया, ठीक है, मंजूषा जी का चार्ट लिया, अमन जी का चार्ट लिया, किसी का भी चार्ट लिया हमारे सामने, आपने मेरा चार्ट ले लिया सामने. हाउस नंबरिंग विल बी द सेम. ठीक है, हाउस नंबरिंग विल नॉट चेंज. अंडरस्टूड? ओके. So that is house numbering. Now let us understand Rashi numbering inside these houses. Okay? Right? We will understand what is Rashi numbering and how a Rashi is numbered inside the chart. We will understand that. Okay? Right. First of all, I hope you have already written down Rashi is nothing else but just a direction. Correct? Right? I hope you have written that. Okay? राइट ज्यादा राशियों को ये करने की जरूरत नहीं है. ठीक है, इट इज अ वेरी सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट. इट इज जस्ट अ डायरेक्शन इन द स्काई. ऑलराइट, ओके, राशि इज जस्ट अ डायरेक्शन इन द स्काई. ओके, जस्ट रिमेंबर दैट. ओके, नथिंग एल्स. इट इज नॉट अ गॉड. ठीक है, इट इज नॉट अ राक्षस. राइट? और हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू अग्री द स्टार्स आर वेरी फार अवे एंड द प्लैनेट्स आर नियर बाय? है कि नहीं? प्लूटो भी हमारे ज्यादा नजदीक है लेकिन स्टार्स तो उससे भी दूर है. तो हमारे ऊपर किस चीज का सबसे ज्यादा इफेक्ट होगा? प्लैनेट्स का, बिकॉज दे आर क्लोज टू अस, नियर बाय अस. राइट? ओके, सो राशि इज जस्ट अ डायरेक्शन इन द स्काई. सो दैट वी अंडरस्टैंड कि ड्यूरिंग बर्थ कौन सा प्लैनेट कौन से डायरेक्शन में था स्काई में. राइट? दैट इज व्हाट वी अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम राशि. ठीक है. नाउ एकदम सिंपल रूल. ठीक है, राशि नंबर इन द ईस्ट डायरेक्शन ड्यूरिंग बर्थ विल कम इन द फर्स्ट हाउस. ठीक है, जो हमने स्काई देखा वो नोट्स आप निकालो. ठीक है, वी सॉ स्काई, राइट? Find out those notes, right? We just created 15 minutes back. Okay, and in that note I have told you to write down east direction in front of a rashi. Which number rashi was that? वेरी गुड विभूति जी. एक्सेलेंट. वेरी गुड राखी जी. सुपर सुपर. हरित्रा. हरित्रा जी जस्ट चेक. आई एम आस्किंग विच नंबर राशि. ठीक है. प्लूटो इज अ प्लैनेट, इट इज नॉट अ राशि. करेक्ट. कैप्रिकॉन. कैप्रिकॉन का नंबर क्या है? 10 नंबर राशि. बरोबर है. राइट. सो गो अहेड, राइट डाउन. अभी इनसाइड द फ्लावर वी विल राइट, इन द कॉर्नर वी विल राइट डाउन 10 नंबर हियर. ठीक है. राइट डाउन 10 नंबर. So Rashi in the east direction during birth will come in the first house. So simple, right? So in this particular chart, 10th Rashi is sitting in the first house. Everybody understood this? Type in U in the chat box. Okay, if you have understood. Very simple point. आपके जन्म के समय जो भी राशि ईस्ट डायरेक्शन में उग रही थी, राइज हो रही थी, राइट, वो राशि आपके चार्ट में फर्स्ट हाउस में आ जाएगी, वो राशि का नंबर. ठीक है. अंडरस्टूड. ओके, एक्सीलेंट. क्या बात है. सो मेनी ऑफ यू आर अंडरस्टूड. वेरी गुड. नाउ अगेन फॉलो द फ्लावर. 10 राशियां हैं, सॉरी 12 राशियां हैं, 12 घर हैं. अगर 10 नंबर की राशि फर्स्ट हाउस में आएगी तो यहाँ पे कौन से नंबर की राशि आएगी सेकेंड हाउस में? Which direction will come in the second house? You have to add one, right? Not the other way around, right? You have to add one, correct? So 11 number will come in the second house. ठीक है. If 11 comes in the second house, what number will come in the third house? 12 number. Very good. If 12 in the third, what number will come in the fourth house? 13. नहीं, 13 will not come, right? One number will come. Okay, done. So first Rashi is sitting in the fourth house. We started from 10. Why did we start from 10? Because ये पर्सन के जन्म के समय 10th राशि ईस्ट दिशा में हमें दिखाई दी थी. बरोबर है. So we started from 10 and we just followed the entire flower. 10, 11, 12, 1. Correct? If first Rashi comes in the fourth house, which number will come in the fifth house? Second. Go ahead, complete this. Third, fourth, fifth. Follow the flower. ठीक है? Sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth. समझ में आया तो बोलो राधे राधे. Understood? It is so simple, no? I am going to take a quick test. Okay, quick test I am going to take. Okay, tell me 10th हाउस में कौन से नंबर की राशि आ गई? 10th हाउस में कौन से नंबर की राशि आई है? Just write down the number, huh? Don't tell me the name of the Rashi. Correct. Very good. Proud of all of you. Very good. 7th Rashi in the 10th house. Very nice. Amazing. Another test. 3rd house. Which Rashi has come? 3rd house. Which number Rashi has come? Oh wow, amazing. 12 number Rashi in the third house. This is the third house. 12 number Rashi. ओके ओके, थोड़ा टेढ़ा सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ, ठीक है। 4 नंबर की राशि कौन से हाउस में आई है? अरे वाह, क्या बात है। 7 नंबर के घर में 4 नंबर की राशि आ गई। अंडरस्टूड दिस एवरीबॉडी? यस, एक्सलेंट, वेरी गुड, सिंपल है, राइट? ओके, दिस पॉइंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि जन्म के समय कौन सी राशि हमें ईस्ट दिशा में दिखाई दे। अंडरस्टूड, राइट? ओके, नाउ यू हैव टू टेल मी द प्लैनेट्स दैट वी हैव रिटन। ठीक है, यू हैव टू टेल मी द प्लैनेट्स दैट वी हैव रिटन। ओके, लेट अस स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट राशि। एरीज के अंदर हमने कोई प्लैनेट लिखा था क्या? 1 नंबर राशि के आगे डिड वी राइट एनी प्लैनेट? अशोक जी बोल रहे शुक्र लिखा था। लिखा था? नहीं लिखा था, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर राइटिंग एनी प्लैनेट। नहीं लिखा था ना, सो डोंट राइट इट। ओके, डन। सेकेंड राशि में हमने कोई प्लैनेट लिखा था क्या? मार्स, जुपिटर, यूरेनस, हाँ? और राइट, ओके, सो वी विल राइट डाउन दैट। ठीक है, सेकेंड राशि में हमें ये 3 प्लैनेट दिखाई दिए थे, बराबर है? सो वी विल राइट देम। जुपिटर मतलब जे यू लिखेंगे, ठीक है। मार्स मतलब एम ए लिखेंगे, एंड यूरेनस मतलब यू आर लिखेंगे, ठीक है। तो जुपिटर का एड्रेस क्या हो गया? अगर मुझे जुपिटर को खत लिखना है, इफ आई वांट टू राइट अ लेटर टू जुपिटर, राइट, व्हाट विल बी द एड्रेस ऑफ जुपिटर? एड्रेस ऑफ जुपिटर विल बी सेकेंड राशि, फिफ्थ हाउस, ठीक है, बिकॉज जुपिटर इज स्टेइंग देयर फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर पर्सन, ठीक है। व्हाट विल बी द एड्रेस ऑफ मार्स? सेम, सेकेंड राशि, फिफ्थ हाउस, दैट इज द एड्रेस ऑफ मार्स, right? What will be the address of Uranus? You tell me. If you want to write a letter to Uranus, okay? What you will write? What will be the full address of Uranus? Full position of Uranus? Correct. Second Rashi, fifth house. Very good, Prasenjit ji. Praveen ji, बहुत अच्छे. Very good. Excellent. Very good, Rakhi ji. Manohar ji, very good. Ashok ji, excellent. चलो, third Rashi, did we write any planet inside third Rashi? We did not write, huh? Okay, ठीक है. Fourth Rashi, did we write any planet? Ah, nice, Sun. So write down SU. Okay, write down SU, Sun. Done. Fifth Rashi, did we write any planet? Fifth Rashi, eighth house. Very good. Venus and Mercury. Correct? So if you want to write a letter to Venus, or if you want to talk to Mercury, okay, what will be the address? Which Rashi, which house? See, this is a workshop, so I am, taking practice also at the same time. Okay? I don't want to rush into things. Okay? I hope you are enjoying the way I am trying to teach you and, tell you every little thing, right? That is what I am trying to do. Excellent. Fifth Rashi. It is sitting in the 8th house. Very good. Enjoying ATG. Very nice. Okay, great. Okay. प्रशांत जी, यू कैन राइट सन एनीवेयर, ओके, डजेंट मैटर। फ्लावर के अंदर लिखो, फ्लावर के बाहर रखो, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता, राइट? फ्लावर वॉज फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ओनली, ओके? But how Venus and Mercury comes in this house? Because fifth Rashi has come in this house, no sir? Right? Fifth Rashi has come in this house. That is why Venus and Mercury are in that direction. Because we are seeing Venus and Mercury in direction of the Leo Rashi, fifth Rashi. Sixth Rashi, did we write any planet? Moon, huh? Okay. Correct. Moon in the sixth Rashi, which is coming in the ninth house. Very good. Seventh Rashi, did we write any planet? No. Okay. Eighth Rashi, did we write any planet? Did we see any planet in the eighth Rashi? वहाँ पे भी कोई नहीं था. Okay. Ninth Rashi, did we see any planet? Scorpio में नहीं, वहाँ पे भी नहीं दिखाई दिया. Okay. Tenth Rashi, did we see any planet? Yes. We saw Pluto, right? So write down PL. Okay, Pluto. Very good. 11th Rashi, did we write any planet? नो वी डिड नॉट सी. सैटर्न दिखाई दिया था. हाँ शनि था ना अपनी राशि में. करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट. सैटर्न वाज देयर, राइट. So what will be the address of Saturn for this person? Address of Saturn will be 11th Rashi, second house. Understood? Very good. 12th Rashi, did we write any planet? Yes, Neptune was here. Very true. And the first Rashi, did we write any planet? Did we see any planet? No. So we have completed the entire chart. Alright? Rahu and Ketu, we were not able to see actually in the sky. Right? But they are there, they are existing. Uska astronomy thoda alag hai. It has a different astronomy. So we'll talk about it a bit later. We will not write down Rahu and Ketu, right? Okay. How many planets did we write? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 10 planets we have written. Okay? How many of you enjoyed this process? Type down enjoyed in the chat box. Did you enjoy this process? Did you understand this process? Yay, yes. Okay, very good. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Very nice. Excellent. Okay, amazing. Thank you, Amanji. Excellent teaching method. Thank you so much, Aman. Enjoyed it, huh? Okay, nice one. Very good. Right? Before we check with the actual software, okay, let us understand a little bit more about planets and let us write down a list of planets that we need to learn, right? Or we are going to learn, okay? So let us write down a list of planets, okay? So the way we are going to understand astrology, we are going to divide the planets into two categories. One is physical planets, okay? Physical planets. Physical planets मतलब क्या? फिजिकल प्लैनेट्स मतलब जो हमें एक्चुअली दिखाई देते हैं, जो एक्चुअली वहां पे हैं, आप टेलीस्कोप से देख सकते हो, राइट? If you sit inside a spacecraft, you can go there, right? You can reach them, right? So they are actually there, okay? In physical form, okay? These are the physical planets. कौन से है? Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, right? Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. ठीक है? So how many physical planets we are going to learn? How many physical planets we are going to understand which are affecting our life every day? Correct, Roshan ji, very good. 10 physical planets, right? There are 10 physical planets that are affecting our life every day. Okay. And then there are non physical planets also. Non physical planets are intersection of energies. Okay. Okay. Non physical planets. Okay. They are actually points in the sky, they are points in the space. Okay. But they have huge impact on us also. तो नॉन फिजिकल प्लैनेट्स कौन से हैं? राहु, केतु, right, the karmic portal, right? And there is one more non physical planet, ठीक है? इंग्लिश में इट इज कॉल्ड एज असेंडेंट, हिंदी यू कैन कॉल इट एज अ लगना पॉइंट, ठीक है? एल ए लिखा जाता है या ए एस सी लिखा जाता है, ठीक है? असेंडेंट, ठीक है? लगना, ओके? और इसकी खासियत क्या है मालूम है? ऑलवेज इन द फर्स्ट हाउस फॉर एवरीवन. ये जो लगना जो होता है ना, ठीक है, सॉफ्टवेयर ने लिखा होगा नहीं लिखा होगा, ठीक है, फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, इट इज ऑलवेज देयर इन द फर्स्ट हाउस, ठीक है? व्हाई इट इज ऑलवेज देयर इन द फर्स्ट हाउस? बिकॉज इट इज इमेजिनरी पॉइंट इन द ईस्ट होराइजन. क्षितिज देखा होगा आपने कभी, आप गए होंगे बीच के ऊपर वगैरह गए होंगे, राइट? वो क्षितिज हमें दिखाई देता है, राइट? तो ईस्ट के ऊपर, उस क्षितिज के ऊपर एक जो पॉइंट है, राइट, एग्जैक्ट ईस्ट डायरेक्शन, ठीक है, दैट इज द लगना पॉइंट, ठीक है? तो ये वाले चार्ट में भी आप एल ए लिख देना. कौन से हाउस में लिखेंगे? फर्स्ट हाउस में. राइट डाउन एल ए, because everybody will have LA in the first house, right? Even you will have LA in the first house when you create your own chart also, okay? तो ये 10 planets और ये 3 planets, तो total how many number of planets are affecting us that we have to study? We have to understand them, we have to make them our friends, right? We have to understand their energies. 13 planets, including the Lagna. Okay? 13 planets are there, right, which we are going to understand slowly, steadily, right, throughout our entire course. Okay? Achha, one simple question. In very traditional astrology, right, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto is not used. राइट? आप में से कुछ लोग अगर एक्सपीरियंस्ड होंगे या यूट्यूब से सीख रहे होंगे या किताबों से सीख रहे होंगे, राइट, यू मस्ट हैव ऑब्जर्व दिस, राइट? यूरेनस, नेपच्यून, प्लूटो इज नॉट मच मेंशन्ड एनीवे. व्हाई डू यू थिंक दैट हैपेंड? क्या लगता है? एकदम बेसिक लॉजिकल आंसर बताने की कोशिश करना, राइट? व्हाई डू यू थिंक यूरेनस, नेपच्यून, प्लूटो वाज नॉट इंक्लूडेड? Far away from us. Okay. But Saturn is also far away from us only, no? Right? All the planets are far away. Saili ji is very near the answer. Very good. Saili ji hai. No, I like your thought process. Think very logically, है? Right? आप में से कुछ लोग ना एकदम मास्टर्स लेवल की सोच रहे हो. अभी मास्टर्स लेवल मत सोचो. कम टू द जूनियर केजी, सीनियर केजी लेवल. एकदम सिंपल वे में सोचने की कोशिश करो. ठीक है? फार फ्रॉम सन. सारे प्लैनेट्स तो फार ही है ना वैसे देखा जाए तो. शुड आई टेल यू द आंसर? यस, बताओ. राइट, एवरीबडी रेडी? ठीक है, रेडी? ओके, ध्यान से सुनो. हाँ, ध्यान से सुनो, ध्यान से सुनो, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट आंसर है, ध्यान से सुनो. दिखाई नहीं दिए. ओके, राइट. डू यू नो, अपनी आंखों से, राइट, अपनी आंखों से हम सिर्फ शनि तक देख सकते हैं इन द स्काई. वो भी आपकी नजर बहुत तेज होनी चाहिए तो ही दिखेंगे, राइट. But Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, they were, yes, discovered later on using a telescope and all. ठीक है, but they are there. Any graha which is there in the sky is having an effect on us. ठीक है, to give you another example, अगर आपके जन्म के समय अगर कोई कॉमेट था अर्थ के नजदीक, right, that comet is also supposed to have some impact on your life. बोलो राधे राधे, इफ यू फाइंड दिस वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. ठीक है, एनी ग्रह, एनी प्लैनेट, राइट, दैट इज नियर बाय, ठीक है, और दैट इज देयर इन द स्काई, राइट, ड्यूरिंग योर बर्थ, ठीक है, दैट विल हैव एन इफेक्ट ऑन. अंडरस्टूड? समझ में आ रहा है? मजा आ रहा है? यस. हाँ विभूति जी, कॉमेंट्स के भी अलग अलग नाम होते हैं, बट फिलहाल रहने दीजिए वो वाला. बट आई एम जस्ट गिविंग एन एग्जांपल, राइट. एनी प्लैनेटरी बॉडी, राइट, is going to have an effect. Okay, all right, done. Now comes a very important part. Okay, we have to check our chart from the chart that is generated from software. Okay, are you ready for that? And in that process I am going to teach you how to generate your own chart also. Okay, right, chalo. So let us get started. Type in ready in the chat box if you are ready for this. Okay, and I am going to take you to a website called as astrosage.com. ठीक है, हमने हमारा खुद का भी सॉफ्टवेयर बना लिया है. ठीक है, बट राइट नाउ आई विल नॉट इंट्रोड्यूस दैट. वंस यू कम टू आवर एडवांस्ड कोर्सेज एंड यू आप एक बार ओम गुरुकुल के साथ जुड़ जाते हो, राइट, आई विल स्टार्ट इंट्रोड्यूसिंग दैट. इन द मीन वाइल वी विल यूज दिस astrosage.com. ठीक है, इसका ऐप भी है, वेबसाइट भी है. सो ऐसे कुछ उसका स्क्रीन दिखेगा. ठीक है, astrosage.com, राइट. अभी बी वेरी एक्साइटेड फॉर दिस सेक्शन, है राइट. लेट अस सी कितना मैच हो रहा है अपना चार्ट और सॉफ्टवेयर का चार्ट. ओके, राइट. ओके, तो ये जो चार्ट हमने बनाया, हम इसको बुलाएंगे मिस्टर नाउ. ठीक है, राइट, क्योंकि अभी का चार्ट हमने देखा था, राइट. वी डोंट नो किसका जन्म हुआ है मुंबई में अभी, राइट, तो हम उसको एक नाम दे देंगे मिस्टर नाउ. ठीक है, डेट क्या था? 9 अगस्त 2024, बरोबर है. टाइमिंग क्या देखा था हमने? व्हाट वाज द टाइमिंग? व्हाट वाज द टाइमिंग? करेक्ट, 1626. करेक्ट, 1826, not 16, 1826. so write down 1826, right, 00. ठीक है, सेकेंड्स अगर मालूम रहेंगे तो ठीक है, नहीं मालूम रहेंगे तो ठीक, दैट इज ऑल्सो. और प्लेस कौन सा था जहां से हमने उस काय को देखा था? विच वॉज द प्लेस? Mumbai. Correct. So write down Mumbai there. Click on this and then click on Get Kundali. Okay. और फिर यहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन आएगा क्लिक ऑन बर्थ चार्ट कुंडली. सो विल क्लिक ऑन बर्थ चार्ट कुंडली, right, and it is generating the chart and this is the moment of truth. Okay, let's see क्या होगा. क्या हमारा चार्ट मैच होगा सॉफ्टवेयर के साथ चार्ट से? right? So look at lagna chart only, do not look at navamsha chart. ये लग्न चार्ट देख लेना. क्या हमने फर्स्ट हाउस में 10 नंबर की राशि लिखी थी? यस. क्या? वेरी गुड. क्या हमने प्लूटो लिख दिया फर्स्ट हाउस में? क्या ये प्लूटो मैच हो रहा है? क्या ये शनि इन द सेकेंड हाउस 11th राशि यहाँ पे हमने सही लिखा था? राइट. राहु तो हमें दिखाई नहीं दिया था तो हमने नहीं लिखा था, लेकिन नेपच्यून, डिड वी गेट इट करेक्ट? फर्स्ट राशि हमने खाली छोड़ा था. सेकेंड राशि में जो फिफ्थ हाउस में यूरेनस, मार्स, जुपिटर आया था, हमने लिखा है. यस और नो? राइट. एक्सीलेंट. राइट. इन द सेवेंथ हाउस सन हमने लिखा. यस. सुपर. वीनस, मर्क्यूरीज एट्थ हाउस, फिफ्थ राशि. यस और नो? Excellent. And moon in the sixth Rashi, right? Which is there in the ninth house, right? Right? यहाँ पे इन्होंने लग्न नहीं लिखा है, but everybody has लग्न in the first house. Okay? राहु केतु का आप लिख लेना position, ठीक है? So you should write down, okay? In your chart, right? You should write down. राहु in the third house, 12th राशि, ठीक है? केतु in the ninth house, sixth राशि. Yes, प्रसाद जी, yes. तो हमारा मैच हो गया, मैच हो गया, मैच हो गया. Navamsha is a divisional chart. We will talk about that in level 4, not right. How are you all feeling? So what all we have covered, I have actually shown you how a chart gets prepared. Absolutely great. Thank you, Swadapriya ji. Right? I have actually showed you how the Rashis look in the sky, right? How the planets are in the sky. करेक्ट. कोई प्लैनेट कोई घर में बैठा है, इसका मतलब वो एक्चुअली बैठा है नहीं है. इट इज इन दैट डायरेक्शन ड्यूरिंग योर बर्थ. इट इज इन दैट डायरेक्शन. थैंक यू रपारती जी. ग्रेट. ओके. सुपर. थैंक यू कार्तिकेयन जी. सुपर. ओके. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर एंजॉयिंग? टाइप इन राधे राधे in the chat box. Okay, let me know. Everybody should type in, right? Everybody should type. And at the end of today's session, I am going to allow you to unmute also. We are going to have a nice conversation. You can talk to me, right? You can have a conversation with me. Okay. ठीक. So the next I want to teach you is राशिज, लॉर्ड ऑफ राशिज. उसको कैसे याद रखने का आसान तरीका क्या हो सकता है, क्योंकि राशियों के कुछ स्वामी होते हैं. व्हाट इज अ राशि? राशि इज अ डायरेक्शन, राइट? इसका मतलब क्या? डायरेक्शन के स्वामी होते हैं, राइट? सो आई एम गोइंग टू टीच यू दैट further. Then we are also going to check whether there is any negative energy around you which is affecting you. Okay, right? So we will talk about that also. And at the end of today's session, all those who are going to be here in this particular session, right, you are all going to get a gift. How many of you love gifts? How many of you want to know, right, how astrology is really going to help you? How many of you want to know how, whether you can, learn astrology completely, right? Whether you can create a profession out of it, or whether you can handle your life out of it, or whether you can, how many of you want to know that? Yes? Great. So I'll tell you the process of that at the end of today's session. Okay? Right? So how to avail that gift, because all of you are going to be here. Okay? So that process I'm going to teach. Right? So more than 1 hour I have been teaching, right? But I have not told you much about me. right? So is it okay for the next 2-3 minutes I just share you my life journey with you? Is that okay with you? Chalega, right? Type in chalega in the chat box, right? And quickly I'll share with you who is this fellow that is there in front of you. ठीक है, एकदम चलेगा. अरे वाह, वेरी. अभी आप लोग मेरी भाषा बोलने लगे. वेरी. Now you are warming up to me. Okay, so my name is Dr. Sudhir Khollam, and I am the creator of Salsa method of astrology. Okay, and what is Salsa? Salsa stands for Simple Astronomical and Logical System of Astrology. Okay, I always wanted to create a system of astrology. ठीक है, जिसमें अंधविश्वास कोई भी नहीं है, जिसमें साइंस है, जिसमें नंबर्स है, जिसमें लॉजिक है, राइट, साइकोलॉजी है, राइट, ऐसा एक सिस्टम मैंने बना लिया. एंड आई थिंक ये प्लैनेट्स नहीं, मुझसे बनवा लिया. ठीक है, लेट मी नॉट बी टू ईगोइस्टिक अबाउट इट, राइट. द प्लैनेट्स ओनली गॉट इट क्रिएटेड थ्रू मी. ठीक है, सो वी आर लर्निंग दिस मेथड ओनली एक्चुअली, राइट. और उसका बेस इज वैदिक एस्ट्रोलॉजी. I have a master's degree also in Vedic astrology, right? And then later on I have done my PhD in the Salsa method of astrology. Okay, we have also created the world's first planetary guidance tarot cards. Any healers here, any tarot readers, any card readers, angel readers, just let me know in the chat box. Okay, so we have created these kind of cards. Then I am also the creator of Astro Salsa Pro software. ठीक है, एस्ट्रो साल्सा प्रो, यू नो, एक खासियत क्या है मालूम है? दिस सॉफ्टवेयर विल एवरी डे इन द मॉर्निंग टेल यू हाउ योर डे इज गोइंग टू बी. ठीक है, एंड देयर आर हंड्रेड्स ऑफ यूजर्स ऑफ दिस सॉफ्टवेयर. ठीक है, एंड यू नो वी हैव अचीव्ड एन एक्यूरेसी ऑफ 90%. 90% ऑफ द यूजर्स दे रिपोर्ट दैट देयर प्रेडिक्शन फॉर द डे इज करेक्ट. Okay, so I think it is a very unique achievement. It's a very unique software that we have developed. I'm an international trainer, lot of international conferences. I'm an author. This was my first book, Money Lessons from Mother Nature, right? Astrology Super Simplified is my third book. Okay? It's a 484 pages big book, right? And then in between I had written one more book called as Business Lessons from a Himalayan Trek. Okay, so I'm an author and many books I have been able to send to a lot of people. थोड़ा सा personal side पे I'm a dog lover. Okay, I love dogs, but you know, the dogs love me more. Wherever I go, they are coming behind me. Okay, they will not bite me, they will not, like, you know, do anything, any harm to me or something like that, but they will be like, you know, they just want to be there. Okay, so there is a big karmic connection that I have with these beautiful people. Okay, my simple family, right? My parents, my father, I lost my father last year. Okay, August mein. So this is that month I lost my father, almost 1 year now. This is my mother. Okay, she's a very gifted artist. Okay, and on the right hand side, right, you see my photo with my daughter. Okay, currently she is 7 years old, but I have to tell you a truth of my life. We are separated. My daughter doesn't live with me. Okay, she lives with her mother, right? But I am happy the way things are. Okay, earlier it was very stressful, right? Oh my God, what is happening? What is happening? जिंदगी बिखर रही है, relationship टूट रहा है, ये हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है, right? Earlier I was very disturbed, right? But then astrology helped me to understand really what is happening in my life. Understood, right? And this is the reason why I am actually very, you know, balanced, I would say, right? Because of astrology. Understood, right? And how many of you agree, right? We are seeking this balance. Everybody is seeking this balance, yes or no? Right? Type in balance in the chat box, right? Balance is what is very, very important. And I had told you, right, I'll be sharing, you know, pieces about my life also, right, throughout this entire session, entire 3 days, right? And I'll show them to you on my chart also, you know, whenever the situation arises, all right? So don't at all feel sad for me, because I am happy. Understood, right? Okay. moving further, I love business. I love doing business. I love marketing. I love sales, right? That is also one part that I love. I love writing and all of that. So I've been teaching a lot. I've been developing a lot of programs. I'm a good creator, I believe. Okay, I can write very nice programs for people. And I'm an NLP master practitioner also. I hope you have heard about NLP, right? I'm sure some of you are also, NLP practitioners, master practitioners. So I'm up to the master practitioner level I have reached. And again, on a personal side, I'm a guitarist. I love to write songs. I love to play guitar. I love, earlier I used to have this class also, there were like 14, 15 students learning regularly from me and all. So I had a band in my college days, right? Rocking and all of those things, right? So used to love those things. I have done my Mridangam Arangetram. Okay? It's a South Indian instrument. When I was in 10th standard, I have done that actually. So actually today in the group, I will also share with you, my version of Hanuman Chalisa with you on the guitar. So I hope you will all enjoy that as well. Okay? Crazy traveler. Okay? I have this car in which my one bag is ready, already filled. Right? Whenever, दिमाग, थोड़ा सा ये हो जाता है, right? Worked up हो जाता है, right? गाड़ी निकालो, बाहर भागो, right? And don't think where you are going, right? That is how I travel. So I really love to travel, and many times I love to travel alone also, sometimes in group also, right? And a crazy learner, right? I have invested a lot of money on my own personal development, national trainings, international trainings, right? And all of those things I have done. Sometimes I've taken loans also. I love to take photographs with celebrities. Okay. So some of the photographs I'm just showcasing for all of you to little bit you can understand me a lot more better. This is Bharat Jadhav, a very famous Marathi actor, and this is my the convocation and all. Okay, so overall, on a very brief note, this is who I am, and I hope you accept me as your teacher, as your guru. I hope it is okay to be your teacher of astrology. Just let me know in the chat box, right, whether you feel that connection, you feel something that we can work upon together. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Praveen ji. एक्सलेंट भैरव जी, थैंक यू तेजस जी, कार्तिकेयन जी, आपके जैसा ही हूँ. ओके, डोंट वरी अबाउट इट, राइट? आई एम एब्सोल्युटली लाइक यू ओनली. ठीक है. The only thing is, right, I have understood astrology a bit more. I have understood my life a bit more, because of which I have been able to completely change my life. Okay, because 2 years back, right, I had only like very less money in my account, right? I was living alone, right? Completely, I was living alone, and that is the time one astrologer told me, Sudhir ji, your daughter is not your daughter. I am like, what? What are you saying? And that time I was living alone, huh? Right? I had very less money. I had, my health was also going for a toss. And that is the time this astrologer is telling me, your daughter is not your daughter. Right? Then, I was 6 months, okay? My mind is gone, gone for a toss. Right? Then later on, I took another decision, right? Another horrible decision, I would say, right? I went for a second opinion with another astrologer, right? He said, no, your daughter is your daughter, but you know what? Probability is that your mother is not your mother. बोला यार बस हो गया, right? That's it, done for me, right? I am like, by the way, I am an engineering topper in Maharashtra. Okay, so I was the the class highest scorer and all of that, right? I told myself, अरे यार बुद्धि तो है अपने पास, why am I going and getting myself disturbed like this? That is the time I decided I am going to learn astrology myself. Right? That is when I started learning, a lot of dreams started coming, the planets started coming in my dreams and all of that, right? And so, karte, over a period of 3 years, I ended up developing this system of astrology, Salsa astrology, right? Ultimately, the basic is the same. It's a Vedic basic only, right? The foundation of the system is Vedic astrology only, but we have added more logic to it. We have added more science to it, right? And we have added a lot more research to it. Okay. So I hope you would love to keep, learning, and you would love to keep growing with me, right? And that is what I believe, right? You should also do, because it is absolutely possible to completely change your life. ठीक है, एकदम थोड़ा सा पैसा था, 2-2.5 साल पहले, राइट? आज जाके ऐसा सिचुएशन आया कि शक्ति कपूर मालूम है ना, उसका BMW मैंने खरीद लिया, ठीक है, सेकेंड हैंड BMW है, राइट, बट उसका मैंने ले ली, ठीक है. सो आई एम एंजॉइंग दैट कार, दैट लग्जरी ऑल्सो एट द सेम टाइम, बट आई एम स्टेइंग इन अ रेंटल होम. सो all of these things are mixed and matched, but I am very happy, राइट? दैट इज द मेन थिंग आई वांट टू टेल यू. मैं तो चाहता हूँ आप लोग रेंट, सेकेंड हैंड क्यों, आप तो फर्स्ट हैंड लेना चाहिए, राइट? इवन आई एम गोइंग टू ट्राई फॉर दैट, राइट? सो यू शुड टेक फर्स्ट हैंड रोल्स रॉयस, और वॉट एवर योर ड्रीम्स आर, whatever your dreams are, okay, astrology will 100% make sure that you understand your life in such a way that you will be able to follow your dream, right? Can all of you just mention one of your dreams in the chat box? ठीक है, एंड मैं एकदम दिल से चाहता हूँ, यू शुड एक्चुअली अचीव दैट ड्रीम, वॉट एवर योर ड्रीम इज, ओके. इट कुड बी मटीरियलिस्टिक, इट कुड बी स्पिरिचुअल, और इट कुड बी एनीथिंग, राइट? जस्ट गो एंड ट्राई टू थिंक वन ड्रीम दैट यू रियली वांट टू अचीव. Own house, excellent, very good. Celebrity as a musician, very nice. Millionaire, farmhouse, financial freedom, okay. A great sports bike, okay, very good. Swadhapriya ji, okay, nice one, right? वो अल्ट्रा वायलेट का बाइक बहुत अच्छा है, F77, राइट? यू शुड चेक दैट आउट, इट्स एन इलेक्ट्रिक बाइक. गुड फिल्म डायरेक्टर, क्या बात, राइट? यू वांट टू बिकम स्टॉक मार्केट किंग, स्पिरिचुअल हीलर, बिजनेसमैन ऑन फोर्ब्स मैगजीन, एक्सीलेंट, अमेजिंग, right? Superb. Vastu and astro expert, very nice. Astrologer, private jet, superb, superb, very well done, very amazing dreams, okay, amazing dreams every one of you have, right? Excellent, I am so happy for all of you, okay. Swadhapriya ji, F77 by Ultraviolet, okay, it's a Chennai based company. Help people live a very good life. Excellent, Anil Kumar ji. क्या बात है. Astro expert. Okay. ठीक है. Excellent. So if you want, right? If you feel like I can become a small part of your life, okay? Who is going to be, a catalyst, right? Who can help you reach that level, right? That is what we want to do by learning astrology. Okay. First, we will change our own life. How many of you agree? First, we should change our own life. Yes or no? And after that, we get the right to help others. Correct, hai na? Right? We have to earn that right, no? Correct. So that is what we are going to do. Okay, I hope all of you are absolutely excited. Excellent. Super. So let us continue our learning, right? Let us move ahead. Okay, let us talk a little bit about Rashis and their lords and their swamis and all of that. Okay, and then we will move ahead as well. Keep moving ahead. Okay, so go ahead, find a new page in your notebook. Find a new page. Go ahead, draw another chart. Okay, draw another chart. Okay, which direction you will draw? Very anti-clockwise. Draw a square, join the diagonals. Join the centers. All right. Okay. Now let us apply a simple logic. Okay. Very simple logic. How many hours in a day? How many hours are there in a day? 24 hours. Very good. Excellent. How many Rashis? 12 Rashis. Right? Earth also rotates, right, around itself. बरोबर है? Right? Earth also rotates around itself, no? Correct? Okay. That means east point also keeps rotating, also keeps moving, yes or no? The point in the east, point in the west, right? They are also keeping continuously moving, right? So every 2 hours, we will see east point in a different Rashi. 24 divided by 12. Everybody agrees? Yes or no? Right? जो ईस्ट दिशा का जो क्षितिज पॉइंट है, हर 2-2 घंटे में राशि बदलेगा वो, बिकॉज स्टार्स आर फिक्स्ड, अर्थ इज रोटेटिंग, है ना? करेक्ट. तो मतलब अभी देखो, राइट, हमने वो 1826 का चार्ट बनाया था. द टाइमिंग वाज 1826, राइट. वी वर सीइंग कैप्रिकॉन इन द फर्स्ट हाउस, राइट. ईस्ट में कैप्रिकॉन दिखाई दिया था. 2 घंटे के बाद 1826 प्लस 2 घंटे मतलब 2026, साढ़े साढ़े 6 बजे, ठीक है, वी वर सीइंग कैप्रिकॉन इन द फर्स्ट हाउस. 8:30 बजे क्या दिखेगा उसी चार्ट में? विच राशि विल कम इन द ईस्ट डायरेक्शन? 6:30 बजे कैप्रिकॉन था फर्स्ट हाउस में, राइट. वो पर्सन का जन्म हो गया, समझ लो किसी और ने जन्म ले लिया 2 घंटे बाद, उसी हॉस्पिटल में लिया, राइट. 10 नंबर का राशि था 6:30 बजे ईस्ट दिशा में, करेक्ट. 8:30 बजे 11 नंबर का राशि आएगा ईस्ट दिशा में, एक्वेरियस. वेरी ट्रू, राइट. 10:30 बजे 2-2 घंटे ऐड करते जाना. 10:30 बजे यू विल सी पाइसीज देयर, 12 नंबर की राशि, ठीक है, राइट. ओके. So is it possible that the first Rashi can come in the first house? ऐसा कोई जन्म का समय, जन्म का प्लेस, राइट, जन्म का डेट, इज इट पॉसिबल कि फर्स्ट राशि आएगी फर्स्ट हाउस में? 100% पॉसिबल है ना. 1 से 12 कोई भी राशि आ सकती है वहां पे, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द बर्थ डेट, बर्थ प्लेस एंड बर्थ टाइम, करेक्ट. Okay, now if first Rashi comes in the first house, follow the flower. I am not going to write the house number now. Why I will not write the house number? Because house numbering is the same for everyone. Correct? That is why I will not write the house number. Okay, house number is the same for everyone. Okay, great. So if first राशि comes in the first house, कौन सी राशि आएगी सेकेंड हाउस में? ये सेकेंड हाउस है. फर्स्ट राशि इन द फर्स्ट हाउस, 2 नंबर इन द सेकेंड हाउस, सेकेंड राशि इन द सेकेंड हाउस, थर्ड राशि इन द थर्ड हाउस, fourth Rashi in the fourth house, fifth Rashi in the fifth house. Go ahead, complete this. Sixth Rashi in the sixth house, seventh Rashi in the seventh house, eighth Rashi in the eighth house, ninth Rashi in the ninth house, 10th in the 10th, 11th in the 11th, 12th in the 12th. Everybody understood? Yes? So what is happening here? The house number and the Rashi number, they are matching. Correct? Right? The house number and the Rashi number, they are matching. अगर कोई चार्ट ऐसा आपके सामने आता है, ऐसे चार्ट को बुलाया जाता है काल पुरुष कुंडली. ठीक है, सच ए चार्ट इज कॉल्ड एज काल पुरुष कुंडली. ठीक है, वेयर द राशि नंबर मैचेस विद द हाउस नंबर. ठीक है, वेयर द राशि नंबर मैचेस विद द हाउस नंबर, इट इज कॉल्ड एज काल पुरुष कुंडली. ठीक है. अभी आप बोलोगे सर काल पुरुष कुंडली में ऐसा स्पेशल क्या है, व्हाट इज सो स्पेशल अबाउट दिस? नथिंग मच स्पेशल. ओके, ओके, लेट मी टेल यू राइट नाउ. ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ ज्यादा स्पेशल नहीं है. 20% स्पेशल चीज है विच यू विल लर्न लेटर ऑन. ठीक है, लेट अस नॉट टॉक अबाउट इट राइट नाउ. लेकिन काल पुरुष कुंडली जिसकी होगी, ठीक है, उसके लाइफ में भी चैलेंजेस आएंगे. ठीक है, और जिसकी नहीं होगी ना, उसके लाइफ में भी चैलेंजेस है. ओके, सो डोंट वरी अबाउट इट. ओके, वी आर ऑल गोइंग थ्रू सिमिलर सेट ऑफ चैलेंजेस. ठीक है, बट इट इज जस्ट अ अरेंजमेंट ऑफ हाउस एंड राशिस. राइट, हाउस नंबर और राशि नंबर मैच हो गए. जिसकी काल पुरुष कुंडली होगी, राइट, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? उसके जन्म के समय ईस्ट दिशा में कौन सी राशि आएगी? 1 नंबर की राशि आएगी. करेक्ट, मेष राशि इन द ईस्ट ड्यूरिंग बर्थ ऑफ दैट पर्सन. करेक्ट. ओके, विभूति जी वो कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं हम. ओके, डोंट वरी. करेक्ट, अमन जी, आर्या जी, अशोक जी, वेरी गुड. राइट. ओके, सो ऐसी एक कुंडली आप इमेजिन करो जहां पे कालपुरुष कुंडली बन गई. ठीक है, फर्स्ट राशि हैज कम इन द फर्स्ट हाउस. ठीक है, एंड लेट अस टॉक अबाउट द प्लैनेटरी दरबार. अभी थोड़ा सा हम फिलोसॉफिकल बात करेंगे. ठीक है, एस्ट्रोलॉजी इज फिलोसॉफी ऑल्सो. ठीक है, सो लेट अस टॉक फिलोसॉफिकल. ठीक है, सन सन इज इन द सेंटर ऑफ द सोलर सिस्टम. बरोबर है. और सन अपनी ग्रेविटी के वजह से, अपनी पावर के वजह से, राइट, व्हाट इज सन डूइंग? सबको अपने आजू बाजू घुमा रहा है. करेक्ट है. इसलिए सन इज द राजा. ठीक है, वी आर टॉकिंग फिलोसॉफी नाउ. ओके, प्रवीण जी, आई विल आंसर दैट. ओके, लेटर ऑन यू कैन आस्क मी, आई विल आंसर. ठीक है, सन इज द राजा. ठीक है, मून, लेट अस टॉक अबाउट मून. मून क्या करती है? सन की जो लाइट है वो सन की लाइट लेती है, राइट, और अपने अर्थ के ऊपर भेजती है. राइट, एवरीबडी एग्रीज दैट इज व्हाट मून डज. मून टेक्स द लाइट फ्रॉम द सन एंड रिफ्लेक्ट्स इट बैक टू अस. करेक्ट, सो दैट इज व्हाई मून इज द रानी. राइट, राजा के बगैर रानी कुछ भी नहीं, रानी के बगैर राजा कुछ भी नहीं. ओके, राइट. देन मर्क्यूरी. डू यू अग्री सबसे नजदीक है प्लैनेट सन के? राइट, मर्क्यूरी जो है इट इज वेरी नियर टू द सन. अग्रीड? राइट, और हमेशा सन के आगे पीछे आगे पीछे, राजा के आगे पीछे भागने वाला कौन? करेक्ट, युवराज. विल कॉल हिम द युवराज. ओके, ये युवराज है, प्रिंस है. Venus. Has anybody seen Venus in the sky? Have you ever seen? Venus is the most brightest, most glamorous planet. Okay, you should try to see Venus in the sky. Okay, कभी कभी you will get confused. अरे, is this a planet or is this a star? Right? तो इट रियली शाइन्स वेरी ब्राइटली, वेरी ग्लैमरसली, ठीक है। सो वीनस इसलिए बन जाती है राजकुमारी, ठीक है। बहुत सारे नखरे करने वाली राजकुमारी, ठीक है। सो दैट इज वीनस। मार्स, कलर कौन सा है मार्स का, हैव यू सीन? राइट, रेड, राइट, रेडिश, रेडिश कलर, राइट। और मार्स को हम किस चीज से, रेड कलर को हम किस चीज से अप्लाई करते हैं? करेक्ट, सोल्जर, ब्लड, राइट। दैट इज वाई मार्स इज द वॉरियर, सेनापति, अगर हिंदी में लिख रहे हैं तो सेनापति, ठीक है। मार्स इज द सेनापति। एंड डू यू नो मार्स और जुपिटर के बीच में वो एस्टेरॉयड बेल्ट है, राइट। छोटे छोटे वो सारे पत्थर है जो घूम रहे, राइट। इट इज बिटवीन मार्स एंड जुपिटर, राइट। वो सारे मार्स के शस्त्र है, ठीक है, राइट। मार्स की ग्रेविटी की वजह से ना एक दो ऐसे पत्थर वहां से निकलते हैं, अर्थ की तरफ आते हैं, कभी कभी, कभी उधर जाते हैं, कभी उधर जाते हैं, राइट। मार्स इज द सेनापति। जुपिटर, have you seen Jupiter's photo? There are layers and layers, right? Layers of what? Layers of knowledge, correct। एक लाइब्रेरी जैसे दिखाई देता है जुपिटर। हैव यू सीन, राइट? जुपिटर इज लाइक अ लाइब्रेरी, नो, फोटोग्राफ ऑफ अ लाइब्रेरी, राइट। ये एक सेक्शन, वो एक सेक्शन, वो एक सेक्शन, राइट। सो जुपिटर बिकम्स द गुरु, ओके। जुपिटर बिकम्स द गुरु, जुपिटर बिकम्स द गाइड। Okay. And then Saturn. Have you seen Saturn's photo? Saturn का फोटो कैसे होता है? Right, there is one big planet in between and there are these rings, on the outside. Have you seen Saturn? Right? So that means what? There is a limitation. खुद को ही बांध लिया है, right? एक दायरे में बांध लिया है, और खुद को दायरे में बांधने वाला कौन बन जाता है? सेवक, राइट। एक हम्बल सेवक, ठीक है, ठीक है। बाकी प्लैनेट्स की अभी बात नहीं करेंगे, वी विल फिक्स ऑन दीज प्लैनेट्स ओनली एज ऑफ, ओके, ठीक है। तो अभी एक कहानी, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू लव स्टोरीज? डू यू लाइक स्टोरीज? यस, लेट मी नो इन द चैट बॉक्स इफ यू लाइक अ स्टोरी। ओके, सो वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट अ स्टोरी, ठीक है। एक था राजा, ओके, एक था राजा, राइट। और राजा को ये 5 नंबर का घर बहुत पसंद आया, राइट। तो राजा ने क्या किया? राजा ने 5 नंबर का घर खरीद लिया, ठीक है। फिर राजा बोला, मेरी जिंदगी में सबसे प्यारी कोई व्यक्ति है, इफ आई लाइक समवन, दैट इज माई रानी। तो मेरे बाजू का बड़ा वाला घर, स्क्वायर वाला घर, ठीक है, मैं किसको दूंगा? रानी के लिए खरीदूंगा। तो रानी आ गई वहां पे, ठीक है। रानी क्या बोली? रानी बोली, मेरे बाजू में तो मेरा बड़ा बेटा होना ही चाहिए, मुझे उसके ऊपर नजर रखनी है। आई वॉन्ट टू कीप एन आई ऑन द अवर प्रिंस, करेक्ट। तो ये रानी के बाजू में, रानी के लग के जो घर है उसमें आ गए युवराज। राजा क्या बोले? बहुत अच्छे, आप बड़े वाले युवराज को अपने बाजू में रखो और मैं अपने छोटे वाले को मेरे बाजू में रखता हूं। तो युवराज यहाँ पे भी आ गया इस राजा के बाजू में, ठीक है। Now what did the Yuvraj say? Yuvraj said, you know what, please 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 राजा जी, मेरे बाजू में तो कौन होनी चाहिए? राजकुमारी, बिकॉज उसके बगैर ना मैं जी पाऊंगा, ना मैं खाना खा पाऊंगा, कुछ नहीं कर पाऊंगा। आई वॉन्ट राजकुमारी बिसाइड्स मी। ठीक है, तो ये युवराज के बाजू में ये घर मिल गया राजकुमारी को, और इस युवराज के बाजू में आ गई इसकी राजकुमारी। व्हाट डिड राजकुमारी से? राजकुमारी बोली कि मुझे देखो, मैं कितनी ब्यूटीफुल हूँ, कितनी ग्लैमरस हूँ, राइट। मुझे देखने के लिए दूर दूर से लोग आते हैं, राइट। मुझे चाहिए सिक्योरिटी, मुझे चाहिए प्रोटेक्शन, मुझे चाहिए बाउंसर्स, बॉडीगार्ड्स चाहिए। कौन बनेगा मेरा बॉडीगार्ड? व्हाट डू यू थिंक ऑल ऑफ यू? कौन बनेगा राजकुमारी का बॉडीगार्ड? करेक्ट, सेनापति। वेरी ट्रू। तो सेनापति आ गए, तो ये घर मिल गया सेनापति को इस राजकुमारी के बाजू में, और ये घर मिल गया इस सेनापति को। अंडरस्टूड? ठीक है। फिर सेनापति क्या बोले? सेनापति बोले बाबा रे, ये राजकुमारी को तो संभालना, इसके रोज नए नए नखरे हैं, मुझे चाहिए कंटिन्यूस ट्रेनिंग। कौन देंगे हमारे सेनापति को ट्रेनिंग? करेक्ट, गुरु। तो इस सेनापति के बाजू में आ गए इनके गुरु, और इस सेनापति के बाजू में आ गए इनके गुरु। करेक्ट है, राइट। अभी गुरु क्या बोले? गुरु बोले बहुत अच्छा, सब अच्छा है, मैं सब सिखाऊंगा, राइट। मेरी पूरी लाइब्रेरी खोल के रख दूंगा, लेकिन मेरी सेवा होनी चाहिए, राइट। खाना टाइम पे मिलना चाहिए, घर साफ सुथरा रहना चाहिए। करेक्ट। तो इस गुरु में आ गए, इस गुरु के बाजू में आ गए इनके सेवक, और इस गुरु के बाजू में आ गए इनके सेवक। बोलो राधे राधे। Did you like this story? Did you enjoy this story? Okay, so simple, no? राधे। अरे वाल, ओके, amazing, excellent. Once more, huh? Okay, so the king liked the fifth house, so he bought the fifth house. He bought the fourth house besides him for the Rani, right? Then Rani said, no, I want my prince besides me. King said, okay, you keep the bigger prince besides you, I will keep the smaller prince besides me, right? And then prince said, no, I want my Rajkumari besides me. So Rajkumari came here. Rajkumari said, I need protection. So Senapatis came here, right? Senapatis said, I need complete, training all the time. That is why Gurus came here besides the Senapatis. And Guru said that I want, right? I want to be taken care of nicely. That is why Sevakas came there. Why did we start from the fifth Rashi or fifth house, right? I will teach you that later on. There is a logic behind that also, right? Okay, there is a scientific logic behind that actually. Okay, so I'll teach you that later on. Okay, not. So who is Raja? Now please pay attention, everybody. Raja is the sun. So write down, sun becomes the lord of fifth house and fifth Rashi. You have to write both. House and Rashi both, okay? Sun is the Raja, Sun is the lord of fifth house and fifth Rashi. Rani kaun hai? Moon. Moon becomes the lord of fourth house and fourth Rashi both. ठीक है? युवराज कौन है? Mercury, right? So that is why Mercury becomes the lord of third and the sixth house and Rashi both. Okay? Yes, houses also have lords, okay? And Rashis also have lords, alright? Rajkumari, who is Rajkumari? Venus, correct, right? So Venus becomes Rajkumari, Venus becomes the lord of the second and the seventh Rashi and the house. Second and seventh both. Okay. Senapati. What did Senapati? Which planet is Senapati? Mars. Right. So that is why Mars becomes the lord of the first and the eighth Rashi. Both Rashi. Right. And the house also. Guru is who? Jupiter. So this is the reason why Jupiter becomes the lord of the ninth house and ninth Rashi and also 12th house and 12th Rashi. Okay. And Sevak, who is the Sevaka? Saturn. And Saturn becomes the lord of the 10th and the 11th. Alright? Enjoyed this story? All you have to do is remember this story. Simple story to remember. Okay? And you will remember who is the lord of which house and which Rashi. Okay? Simple story to remember. Just remember this chart also. Okay? And you will be sorted. How many of you liked that one? Type in Radhe Radhe in the chat box. Not so complex like others. Thank you, Prasenjit ji. It made the concept clear. Thank you, Robert ji. Radhe Radhe. Aman ji, thank you. Wow, excellent, Guruji. Okay, so many comments you are giving me in the chat box. Huh? Amazing. Super. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you. Okay? Radhe Radhe. Don't worry, I'm going to share all the notes that we created in your WhatsApp group. Okay, don't worry. Everybody is a part of the WhatsApp group, I believe, right? So I'm going to share these notes. Just awesome. Thank you, Swadapriya ji. Very good. If you have the answer why Raja chose 5, very good. So keep it with you. When we learn further levels also, we will talk about it. Right? There is a very interesting logic behind that. Okay. So what all things we have learned so far? We have found out what is a Rashi, what is a house, what are planets, how the chart gets prepared. We have seen all of these things. Right now we also saw who are the lords of which houses and which Rashis, right? Okay. So who are the representatives basically? Lords mean representatives. Okay. Now we are going to go to the next section. We are going to check whether there is any negativity around you or not. Okay. And our today's session we will close by 9:15 or so. And after that, if you want to stay, you want to have a chat with me, you want to talk to me, right? You are most welcome. Okay, to do that. Okay. So we will. I will allow you to open up your mics and all of that. We will have a nice conversation later on. Okay. Let us talk about this negativity. But to check that, you will need to keep your video on. Okay. So let me give you 10 seconds to switch on your video, because the process is such. Okay, I want to see you also doing the process correctly. This is a workshop, not just a webinar. Okay, हम साथ में काम करेंगे. Okay, just go ahead and open up your. Vibhuti ji, right now you work on somebody else's chart from your family. Okay, later on when we go to level 3, we can calculate. Right? Excellent. Wow, amazing. Such amazing energies you are having. Why are you keeping your videos off? Okay, right? Spread the positivity. Kya baat hai, right? What an amazing screen. Huh? Immediately I felt that energy. Amazing. Super. All right, chalo. So let us get started, right? And I want you to look at your fingerprints, okay? Fingertips, okay? Look at all the 10 fingertips, okay? And not the nails, look at the finger part, okay? Look at the finger part, okay? रंजी जी आप देखो, मैं नहीं देख पाऊंगा यहाँ से, आप देखो, खुद को देखो, right? So look at all the fingerprint that are there, all the 10 fingerprints you have to look at. ठीक है, 10 की 10 उंगलियों के फिंगरप्रिंट्स आप देखो, ठीक है, राइट? एंड चेक करो क्या उस फिंगरप्रिंट के ऊपर कोई कट्स आ रहे. डू यू सी एनी कट्स ऑन द फिंगरप्रिंट? Okay, I want you to check that. and I'll show you what to see also. Just give me one moment. I will show you what to see. Okay, here we go. I hope you are seeing a thumb on the screen, right? फिंगरप्रिंट तो है ही, हम सबको ये फिंगरप्रिंट होता है, समवन हैज राउंड फिंगरप्रिंट, समवन हैज अ माउंटेन, समवन हैज अ स्ट्रेट लाइंस और व्हाटएवर इट, तो फिंगरप्रिंट्स तो है, बट आर यू हैविंग दीज कट्स which are coming over the fingerprint? Check that. This is not a cut, huh? This is a joint, right? Don't confuse joint with a cut. Okay? But over the fingerprint, some of you will have horizontal cuts, some of you will have vertical cuts, some of you can also have a mesh pattern, right? Jali ban jayegi. Just check and let me know. और 10 में से कितनी उंगलियों के ऊपर ये कट्स आ रहे हैं? लेट मी नो इन द चैट बॉक्स. Out of 10, how many fingers? All the ATG, you have to check all the fingers. Okay? Cuts देखने, right? It could be deep cut or a shallow cut, but look at the cut. Out of 10 fingers, how many cuts? If the lighting is less, you can use your torch or mobile torch or something like that. सब पे है, okay. Side cut. All fingers, 8, 5. ठीक है. Okay. Try to look at it. Okay, I'll give you another 30 seconds. Okay, just keep looking at your fingers. I am sure you have not looked at your fingers, right? You are not looking at your own body also, right? So, let alone the fingers. But let us start looking, taking care of our own body. Okay, Manorji, Pravinji, okay. All fingers, 8 fingers, 9 fingers, 6 fingers. Okay, right? एक ऑनेस्टली बात बताऊं, ठीक है, आप ऐसे ही नहीं आए हो यहाँ पे मेरे सामने. ओके, राइट? आवर एनर्जीज हैव अट्रैक्टेड ईच अदर. ठीक है, राइट? माई साधना हैज अट्रैक्टेड यू और योर साधना हैज अट्रैक्टेड मी. ठीक है, राइट? हम ऐसे ही नहीं आए हैं. ठीक है, आई ऑल्सो हैव कट्स ऑन ऑलमोस्ट 8 फिंगर्स आउट ऑफ 10. ओके, लेट मी टेल यू व्हाट डज दिस मीन. ठीक है, ये जो हमारी जो फिंगर प्रिंट होती है ना, डू यू अग्री दिस इज द नर्व एंडिंग्स, दिस इज वेयर द नर्व्स एंड, राइट? ये उंगलियों में, पैरों में, दैट इज वेयर द नर्व्स आर एंडिंग, करेक्ट? सो द नर्व एंडिंग्स, ठीक है, दे आर अ डायरेक्ट पैटर्न इनसाइड योर ब्रेन, करेक्ट? तो आपके दिमाग के पैटर्न के हिसाब से आपके उंगलियों के ऊपर फिंगर प्रिंट बनते हैं. बट जब भी ये कट्स आते हैं ना फिंगर्स के ऊपर, इसका मतलब क्या? आपके ब्रेन के अंदर के पैटर्न में भी देयर इज अ ब्रेक दैट इज कमिंग. फिर उससे क्या होगा मालूम है? फास्ट फास्ट सोच नहीं पाएंगे, फटाफट एनालिसिस नहीं हो पाएगा प्रॉब्लम्स का, सिचुएशंस का. सामने वाला क्या बोल रहा है एकदम फटाक से समझ में नहीं आएगा, और समझ में नहीं आएगा तो वैसे रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर पाएंगे, और ओवरऑल जिंदगी थोड़ी सी स्लो बन जाएगी. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर एबल टू रिलेट विद दिस? सम ऑफ यू विल फील कि अभी स्टक हो गए, राइट? आई एम स्टक हियर, राइट? कभी कभी दिमाग को ऐसा करना पड़ता, अरे सोच सोच सोच, राइट? समटाइम्स दैट विल हैपन. अंडरस्टूड? ओके. So, first of all, you have to say thank you to your own body, because our body is an amazing machine. Yes or no? It's an amazing mechanism, right? सारी चीजें पहले ही बता देते हैं. Our body, right? Actual prediction our body is already giving you. ठीक है? Right? So we have to really focus on our body's small parts of also of our body. It is a big part of astrology. When you come to level 1, right? We are going to talk about which house represents which body part. Understood? And how to, analyze that, how to check that, and all of those things I'm going to tell you later on. Okay, this is the foundation, right? Okay. So, if these cuts are there, और अगर बहुत डीप हो रहे ये cuts, ठीक है? और by the way, एज का कोई लेना देना नहीं है ये cuts से, ठीक है? एज हैज नथिंग टू डू विद दिस. देयर आर 80-year-old people who have no cuts and they are living an amazing fast life, right? Their brain is like super sharp, right? And there are, even 16-year-olds, 14 years old, they have started developing these cuts on their fingers. Understood? Okay. तो ये कट्स कभी आता है मालूम है, राइट? ये कट्स तभी आते हैं whenever there is any kind of negative energy around you. ठीक है? अभी नेगेटिव एनर्जी मतलब क्या? इंसान हो सकते हैं, जगह भी हो सकती है. It can be a person, it can be a place, it can be a situation, it can be anything, right? That is negativity. Let me give you an example. Okay, let me give you an example. Okay, there is a Japanese scientist called as Masaru Emoto. Have you heard of Dr. Masaru Emoto? Anybody? Right? He has done a big research. Do you know what is that research? Right? He says, and he has proved it scientifically, that water can be programmed. Right? Water can be programmed. ओके इसे तो हमारे ऋषि मुनि ये लोटा लेकर घूमते थे सब जगह पे, राइट? किसी को श्राप देना है तो पानी लिया, प्रोग्राम किया, डाल दिया, राइट? किसी को एकदम मतलब वरदान देना है, पानी लिया, प्रोग्राम किया, है ना? उसकी साधना भी उतनी हाई लेवल की होती थी, राइट? इमीडिएटली विद इन दैट फ्यू सेकेंड्स दे वर एबल टू प्रोग्राम दैट वाटर. इफ वाटर कैन बी प्रोग्राम्ड, you are 72% water. That means what? You can be programmed. Bolo Radhe Radhe. Because this awareness is very important, right? You can be programmed, and you know what? If you are not aware, you are continuously being programmed. ठीक है? आपकी सासू माँ आपको प्रोग्राम कर रही है. यस और नो, राइट? आपके पति आपको प्रोग्राम कर रही है, आपकी बीवी आपको प्रोग्राम कर रही है, आपके बच्चे आपको प्रोग्राम कर रहे हैं, आप किसी को प्रोग्राम करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. एवरीबडी अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस पॉइंट? लेकिन ये जब प्रोग्रामिंग नेगेटिवली होता है ना, तभी जाके उंगलियों पे ये कट्स आएंगे. अभी नेगेटिव प्रोग्रामिंग मतलब क्या? जेलसी, फ्रस्ट्रेशन, इरिटेशन, एंगर, right? How many of you agree food is also water? Yes or no? Right? A big percentage of food is also water only. Correct? Right? अभी आप imagine करो, right? Your maid is cooking food. राइट? खाना बनाते बनाते वो तड़का लगाते लगाते एकदम आपको गालियां देती जा रही है. अरे यार, आप पगार ही नहीं बढ़ा रहे हो, यही नहीं करते हो, वो ही नहीं करते हो, राइट? आपका घर बर्बाद हो जाए, आपका ये हो जाए, आपका वो हो जाए, राइट? एंड यू आर कंज्यूमिंग दैट फूड. व्हाट इज हैपनिंग? यू आर गेटिंग प्रोग्राम. It could be maid also, it could be your friend also. How many of you agree sometimes these jealous people are inside our home only? है कि नहीं? Unfortunately, right, ये negative elements जो हमको grow नहीं करना चाहते, देख सकते, grow होते हुए नहीं देख सकते, they are inside our home only many times. right? इसलिए तो रामायण हुआ, इसलिए तो महाभारत हुआ. यस और नो? राइट? ये घर घर की कहानी है. इट इज अ फैक्ट फॉर एवरीबडी. इनफैक्ट डे 2 पे, राइट, डे 2 पे मतलब कल, राइट, यू विल एक्चुअली सी फ्रॉम योर चार्ट who are the people who are trying to pull you down, right? tomorrow I'm going to teach you that. It's mind blowing. ठीक है? Right? Tomorrow I'm going to teach you that. ठीक है? But right now we need to deal with this. Right? And I'm going to give you two remedies. Are you ready for these two remedies? Should I give you these two remedies? Yes or no? Chalega? Right? But in our salsa method of astrology, all the remedies are absolutely practical. Okay? No gemstone involved, no mantra chanting involved, but practical, you have to change your attitude. Is that okay with everybody? Chalega? Can you do some changes in your lifestyle, in your, behavior and all? Okay? ठीक. So write down remedy number 1. Positive environment in the kitchen. Because kitchen is one of the most important centers of your home, energy centers of your home. Correct? Right? So make sure your kitchen is absolutely clean and clear. Okay? And also make sure you have a speaker system continuously working in your kitchen. ठीक है? Right? आपकी सासू माँ खाना एकदम नेगेटिव मन से बनाना भी चाहेगी ना, तो भी वो बनाना नहीं आना चाहिए, बिकॉज दैट साउंड इज वर्किंग बिहाइंड. ठीक है? कौन से गाने चलाओगे स्पीकर के ऊपर किचन में? व्हाट विल यू प्ले ऑन द साउंड सिस्टम? एनी आइडिया? भक्ति सॉन्ग्स. ओके देवानंद जी. स्पिरिचुअल सॉन्ग, भजन. ओके, वेरी गुड. राइट? ओके. If you play मेरा जीवन कोरा कागज कोरा रह गया, वो खाना कैसे बनेगा? खाना भी कोरा ही बनेगा. जिंदगी कैसे बनेगी? कोरी बन जाएगी. बिकॉज यू कैन बी प्रोग्राम्ड. रिमेंबर दैट. ओके? इफ यू आर प्लेइंग सम चैंट और मंत्रा ना, ज्यादा हैवी वाला चैंटिंग मंत्र नहीं प्ले करना. ठीक है? डोंट स्टार्ट प्लेइंग महामृत्युंजय मंत्र एंड ऑल ऑफ दोस थिंग्स व्हाइल यू आर कुकिंग फूड एंड ऑल. द मूड ऑफ द सॉन्ग रियली मैटर्स. राइट? ट्रस्ट मी, दिस वन स्मॉल हैबिट, ठीक है, विल चेंज योर लाइफ इन द नेक्स्ट 1 month. ठीक है? दैट इज माई गारंटी टू यू. ठीक है? इन द नेक्स्ट 1 month. हाँ, लव सॉन्ग्स भी चलाओ. अगर रोमांटिक माहौल चाहते हो तो लव सॉन्ग्स चलाओ. ठीक है? ओके, वेरी गुड. राइट? रेमेडी नंबर 2. ठीक है? I want to tell you this. Very important. Pay attention on this one. And by the way, you will laugh also. ठीक है? आपको बहुत हंसी आएगी शायद ये वाली रेमेडी बताऊंगा तो. बट इट वर्क्स. ठीक है? रेडी? धीरे धीरे आप डिक्लेयर करना चालू करो दैट यू आर लर्निंग एस्ट्रोलॉजी. ठीक है? Start declaring that you are learning astrology. This itself is a remedy. What will happen? Let me tell you the logic. ठीक है? ये जो जेलस लोग हैं, ये जो नेगेटिव लोग हैं अपने जिंदगी में, उनके मन में ना सबसे बड़ा डर होता है. They have this one big fear. Do you know what is that fear? मेरा भांडा ना फूट जाए, मेरी असलियत सामने वाले को मालूम ना पड़े. अंडरस्टूड? राइट? अभी लोगों की असलियत दिखाने वाला अपने पास तो सबसे बड़ा टूल अभी हम सीख रहे हैं. विच इज दैट टूल? एस्ट्रोलॉजी. वी हैव टू यूज इट प्रैक्टिकली. करेक्ट? द मोमेंट यू स्टार्ट डिक्लेयरिंग आई एम लर्निंग एस्ट्रोलॉजी, राइट? डोंट डिक्लेयर ऑल्सो. व्हाट यू डू, यू नो, डाइनिंग टेबल पे ना चार्ट लेकर बैठ जाना. ठीक है? लोगों को देखने दो. राइट? लेट पीपल वॉच यू, नो, जस्ट लुकिंग एट द चार्ट. right? You are not understanding anything from the chart, no problem. But let people see you, you are watching the chart, right? You are looking at the chart. Understood? How many of you agree word spreads very quickly? Yes or no? Do you agree? Right? Let the word spread. Okay? You will immediately, within the next 3 months, you will see two kinds of people. Right? And you will see people changing their behavior when they are going to talk to you. Right? There will be some people who will have this fear in their head and that will show. Okay? They will be like, "Arey, what are you doing? This is all time pass. This is fake. This is that. Okay? Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. This and that." समझ लेना, they don't want you to grow. Okay? And there will be another set of people who will really support you. अंडरस्टूड? मेरी जिंदगी में से ना 90% लोग 3 महीने में भाग गए. अंडरस्टूड? राइट? और इतनी गालियां दे रहे थे, क्या कर रहा है तू, इंजीनियर है, ये सीख कर क्या करेगा, वो सीख कर क्या करेगा, ये सब ये है वो है. राइट? एंड अल्टीमेटली दे एब्सोल्युटली वेंट अवे. ठीक है? एंड आई लेटर ऑन फाउंड आउट कि दीज वर द पीपल हु आर एब्सोल्युटली जेलस ऑफ मी. They were jealous of my looks, some of them. Some of them were jealous of my intelligence, right? Some of them were jealous of the relationship I was having. Understood? And how many of you agree? मतलब one thing I will always say, right? पुण्यवान व्यक्तियों को आप प्यार करोगे, मोहब्बत करोगे, उनकी हेल्प करोगे, आपको भी वो पुण्य मिलेगा. डू यू अग्री? राइट? लेकिन पापियों को प्यार करोगे तो आप कौन बनोगे? करेक्ट है? राइट? इफ यू आर कंटिन्यूअसली सपोर्टिंग समवन हु इज जेलस ऑफ यू out of love or respect or whatever, if you are continuously supporting someone who is jealous of you, you are going to become a part of that energy and that energy will not let you grow. Bolo radhe radhe. Right? After learning astrology, applying it in my life, I have learned this one very thing in a uh, very interesting way. Right? It is better to have only 4 or 5 people around you who are absolutely supportive of you, rather than having 20 or 30 or hundreds of people, right? But everybody, jealous of you. They are, sending bad negative energy towards you, bad vibes towards you and all of that. How many of you agree? Yes or no? Okay. So please become more aware. See, half of our problem will go away when you start understanding who is actually supportive to you, who is non-supportive to you. Half of your problem will go away. Understood? On that note, okay, we are going to learn a lot tomorrow. Okay, what all things we are going to learn tomorrow? Tomorrow, don't go anywhere because I have to tell you about the gift and all. Okay, right? Tomorrow we are going to learn firstly about degrees, right? Then retrogression, okay? Combustion, right? Ast जिसको बोलते हैं, right? And we are also going to learn about conjunctions, okay? Yuti. Understood? Okay, right? So to all of these things we are going to learn tomorrow in a very practical way. And in the practical way of astrology, I am going to teach you, right, how to check that which people are creating uncomfortable situations for you in your life currently. Okay, I am going to teach you that also tomorrow. Okay, so be ready for that realization as well, right? And tomorrow at 6:45, because we'll get started on time, at 6:45 exactly, I'm going to show you a formula, okay, which will completely change your life, start changing your life. All right. So first we will learn that formula, then we'll learn the technical part of astrology, and then we will go to the practical part of the astrology. So all of these things we are going to learn tomorrow. Okay. How many of you are absolutely loving this energy, this way of learning and teaching and explanations and all of that? Are you enjoying all of these things? Okay, great. Amazing. Super. Best. Yes, a lot. Very much. Okay, excellent. Super. Right. How many of you want to, you're already interested, excited to keep learning further also, further levels also? Vibhuti ji, I gave 2 remedies already, right? You can watch the recordings, right? How many of you are already getting excited about the next levels? You want to learn complete astrology, you want to completely change your life and all of that, right? Okay. So I'm going to tell you about all the levels of astrology that we are teaching on day number 3. Okay? But I'm going to tell you that is on Sunday, right? But I'm going to tell that only to a very special set of people. Okay? Right? Amongst you. Okay? Right? And how will I choose that special set of people? I want to understand your commitment. I want to understand your readiness. Okay? So that is the reason why, okay, right now, okay, today and tomorrow, I want to invite you to register for level 1 of our astrology. And the fees of level 1 is actually 999 plus GST only. So it comes out to 1178. Okay? There will be live classes also, there will be recordings also. I just want you to start registering for that right away. Okay? Because on day 3, matlab Sunday ko, I am going to give you great crazy combination offers for the entire astrology. ठीक है? तो ये level 1 का जो link है ना, I am going to send in the WhatsApp group also, and मैं अभी within 5 minutes I'll explain it to you. Very briefly I'll explain कि आपको क्या क्या सीखने को मिलेगा in level 1 only. ठीक है? So let me just send the link first. You can start registering. Day 3, that particular section will be only for those people who are going to register for this level 1 today and tomorrow. Okay? So what all things you are going to learn? I have sent the link in the WhatsApp group. Access you will get immediately today. Okay? So you can start registering. You can register using your Paytm, GPay, or your card or credit card or whatever. Okay? So we call it as Salsa Method of Astrology Mercury level 1. ठीक है? क्या क्या सीखेंगे देखो. First we will understand the philosophy of life from our solar system. Okay? That is what we are going to learn, right? How to see the solar system, right? Then we are also going to understand astrological houses. All the 12 houses, what are the situations that get created in that houses. Okay? Then we are going to learn about planetary energies, right? कौन से planets? Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn, right? This is what we are going to cover in level 1. Okay? Rahu, Ketu, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, level 2. It is a part of level 2, which I'll explain to you on Sunday. Okay? And only a specific set of people will get to register for the entire 6 levels of our astrology program. Okay? Then analyzing planetary impacts. Matlab, which planet in which house, what is the logic behind it, how do they do it, right? How to understand, how to connect with our own life. All of these things in level 1. Okay, I'll be teaching you, right? Then remedies also of these 7 planets. Okay, we are going to talk about, and you will start getting an idea in level 1 itself. Acha, I have sun very strong, but my moon is weak, right? My Mercury is strong, but my Jupiter is a little bit weak. You will immediately start getting ideas. Okay, right? I will teach you the remedies also, right? And we will also learn about profession and personal life purpose analysis, right? On a small scale in level 1 itself. All right, understood? So, and today, if you register today, right, immediately at around 12 in the midnight or so, you will get an email also with the access of it also. So you can immediately start watching the recordings also. There will be live classes also. Okay? Don't worry about it. So I'll be teaching you live also, and you can start watching from the recordings also. The fees is only 1178. Okay? Here you will have to select level 1 salsa, write your full name, गिव योर ईमेल आईडी. जो ईमेल आईडी आप वहां पे लिखोगे उसी ईमेल आईडी के ऊपर आपको एक्सेस का ईमेल आ जाएगा. ठीक है, आज ही आ जाएगा. एंड पुट इन योर फोन नंबर ऑल्सो. ठीक है, राइट. नाउ व्हाई इज दिस प्रोसेस इंपॉर्टेंट? दिस प्रोसेस इज इंपॉर्टेंट so that I can choose you for the Sunday offer. ठीक है, so that I know that you are absolutely serious, you are absolutely ready to learn all of these things, right? And all of the access is given to you for 10 years. Okay, so it's not like only this is a very short period time of access or short course or something like that. It is not like that. Okay, this is a long time access which you are going to get. All right. So go ahead, you can start registering on this. I have sent the link in the WhatsApp group also. Okay, and I have sent the link in this chat box also. Okay, Praveen ji, thank you for registering. Okay, just follow your calling, right? If you are having this calling, right? Okay. This level 1, जो मैंने सिखा, so 60% of analysis you will be able to do after level 1. Okay, that is my guarantee to you. 60% of astrological analysis you will be able to do after level 1 only. Okay, so start registering. I'll be creating a separate group on Sunday of those who have registered for this level 1 only. Okay, so that I can give you that offer only to you guys. जो संडे का जो ऑफर होगा जिसमें सर्टिफिकेशंस होंगे. देयर इज अ गोल्डन सर्टिफिकेशन ऑफ एस्ट्रोलॉजी, देयर इज अ डायमंड सर्टिफिकेशन ऑफ एस्ट्रोलॉजी, राइट? यू कैन स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग प्रोफेशनली ऑल्सो. ठीक है, ग्रेट सोनम जी, थैंक यू फॉर पेइंग. ठीक है, सौरभ जी कल तक भी कर सकते हो रजिस्टर. देयर इज नो आई डोंट वांट टू push you. I never push anybody, right? If you feel like that connection, then only you go ahead and do it. If you register today, you can start watching the recordings today also, right? That is why. Praveen ji, yes, past life and present effects, yes, we can learn that from higher levels. Okay. Full course fee, my team will tell me on Sunday. So that is why I'm giving you this offer right now. Okay. Great. Gift. Let me tell you about the gift. Okay. After today's class, after I close today's class, I will be giving you a Google form. Okay. Inside the WhatsApp group. Okay. Right? उस Google form के ऊपर you have to upload your Lagna chart. Right? I taught you today, no, how to create your Lagna chart and all. Right? So you have to upload your Lagna chart on that Google form. Okay? Right? And once you upload that Lagna chart, within 48 hours, how many hours? 48. Okay? Because lot of you, there are like more than 50 people here. So lot of you will be applying for it. Okay, so it will take me some time to analyze your charts also. Okay, so within 48 hours, right, I will be sending you an analysis, a simple analysis. Okay, 5-6 statements will be there. Okay, which I will clarify to you that how astrology is going to help you in your life. Right, what kind of an astrologer you can become. Right, after learning astrology, what changes you can expect to happen in your life. Right, all of these things I am going to answer to you. I hope you like the gift. Yes or no? Right, so after our today's session, I will just send the Google form to all of you. You can fill up the Google form. Okay, and if you are registering for this, okay, you have to send me a screenshot on my number. I am sharing my number with all of you in the chat box. This is my personal number. Please save my number, right, as Dr. Sudhir Khollam. Please save my number. It is there in the chat box. Okay, please do save my number, and you can just communicate with me. If you are registering for it, just send me a screenshot of the fees paid. Right? Okay, done. So now we are going to open up. I want to talk to you. I hope you also want to talk to me. And if there are any questions, you can share that with me. If you feel like sharing any kind of feedback, you can do that also. Okay, we will have a nice conversation. Right? So if you want to talk to me, just type in talk in the chat box.